And now we break from normally scheduled programming to bring you Richlands Blue Tornado Baseball on your local home for Blue Tornado Sports. Star 97.7 WRIC.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by McDonald's, Ramey Richlands, Trust Point Insurance, First Sentinel Bank, Convenience Driving School, Her Scott Funeral Home, Farmers Insurance, Fast Driving School, Merit Physical Therapy, Virginia Tire, Plasters Discount Furniture, The Clinic Pharmacy, Andy Simmons Auto, Ratliff Tanning, Volco Insurance, Daryl's Superstop, and The Italian Village.
Now to the field with Zach Helton.
Good Friday evening and welcome in to the press box here at Honeycutt Field. A little late, but no worries. First night of the 45th annual Coppinger Tournament brought to you by Auto Energy, Used Car Superstore and Service Center in Lebanon, right off Route 19. Stop by and check out all the pre-owned inventory. New units arriving daily. There you'll find cardiologist Doc Brewer, and working his 20 years of finance experience magic with the one and only general manager, J-Bo Lester, as well. Stop in or call 883-5279, Auto Energy, Used Car, Superstore, and Service Center in Lebanon. See what they can do for you. Welcome into the Her Scott Funeral Home pregame show. Richlands on the field, getting ready to go. They'll be the home team tonight here at Honeycutt Field as they'll take on the Princeton Tigers in the first night, 45th annual Coppinger Tournament in Pod D. Princeton, Bluefield, and Richlands, the nightcap here at Honeycutt Field. Earlier this afternoon, Pulaski County beat Greater Beckley 7-4, and that game ran a little late, so we're about an hour or so off the pace, but that's fine. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back probably with first pitch, as First Scott Funeral Home pregame show will be running a little quick tonight. We've got baseball coming up. You're listening to Blue Tornado Ball on WIC.
Hello, this is Jeff Hurst. Personalization is a wave of the future in the funeral industry. Here at the Her Scott Funeral Home in Richlands, we cater to each of our families we serve in an effort to create a funeral service worthy of expression. Memorial videos, personalized casket interiors, custom jewelry, and memorial blankets are just a few of the services we offer that can create a tribute for your loved one. As always, you can visit our website at herscottfuneralhomes.com or call me at 964-4041. Her Scott Funeral Home, service and understanding since 1930.
Gene Forbes Enterprises, your local Southwest Virginia and Southern West Virginia McDonald's, has been serving the areas of Richlands, Claypool Hill, Princeton, Bluefield, Tazewell, Lebanon, Van Sant, Denton, and Marion for over 30 years. You remember that fourth birthday party in the caboose or that first job working drive-thru? Your local McDonald's has been hiring local talent and serving affordable food to the entire family since the 80s. Stop by and see the friendly folks today at your local McDonald's and tell them all of us at Star 95 sent you.
This is Nancy McGinnis with Trust Point Insurance Agency. Texting while driving is very dangerous, yet most people admit to texting anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Trust Point Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance Company wants you to know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to everyone. Always drive safely and be responsible for your safety and the safety of others. Trust Point Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance Company wants you to be aware of the danger of texting and driving. Enjoy life. Do not text and drive.
Your local home for Richlands Blue Tornado Baseball. Star 97.7 WRIC.
Welcome back to Honeycutt Field. We are mere moments away from first pitch here as Richlands. The home team will be on the field first in Road Grays in blue batting practice jersey. Richlands across the chest. Ethan Fitz coming on the mound. 1-0 on the year with a 6.462 ERA. He'll be starting tonight on the mound for Richlands. The Ramey Automotive of Richlands starting lineups. Don't get caught looking and strike out the other guys. Stop by Ramey Automotive in Richlands to get a home run of a deal across from the hospital in Richlands. Ramey Automotive, get your deal your way. First pitch at 8:20. DJ Burholtz, the senior left fielder, will lead things off. Curveball goes outside. Ball one to Burholtz. Zach Powell second at shortstop. Ethan Webb at catcher tonight. He'll be batting third. Tristan Shrewsbury cleanup. He's in center field. Tanner Lockhart, the right fielder, batting fifth. Drew Perkins at third base. Peyton Hudgens on the mound, the senior, about seventh. 1-0 on the way from Fitz. Swung on, found straight back, 1-1. Logan Burnett, the senior, will DH for his brother, Hunter Burnett, at first base tonight, batting eighth. Cameron Cantrell batting ninth. The junior, second baseman, the second cleanup. 1-1 the count here early. Ethan Fitz on the mound for the Blues defensively. George Cole in left. Logan Altizer in center. Tyler Wilson in right. Bo Tarter at third. Cade Simmons at short. Will Tarter at second. Trey Brown at first, and Kate Berry behind the plate tonight. 1-1 on the way outside, a little too far. 2-1 to Burholtz. These teams very familiar with each other, split so far this year. Richlands won the first 19-8. Richlands then fell Tuesday night here on a cold, cold evening, 11-5 to the Tigers. The 2-1 from Phipps on the way. Fastball right down the pike. Evens the count at 2-2. Beautiful evening for baseball. Temperatures in the mid-70s. 8:20 first pitch. 2-2 the count. Nobody up. Top of the first here in Princeton. The Tigers, though, the away team batting first tonight. Phipps from the wind-up curveball outside, and the count is full, 3-2. Richlands on a little bit of a skid. 4 straight losses, including the Wednesday night fall in the Southwest District opener down in Bristol, 13-3 to the Bearcats. Phipps on the mound. A payoff pitch from the windup on the way. Big man throws that one outside and a walk. Burholtz leads off the first with a walk. The Bear from Berwyn is the first batter to first. Zach Powell coming up with no one out and one on here in the top of the first. Botard at third, he's in on the grass. Trey Brown holding the runner at first. Middle infield, regular depth. Just underway here at Honeycutt Field. Zach Powell, the junior shortstop, swings the first pitch. Chopper back up the middle. Simmons flips to Will for one. On to Trey. Double play. Nicely turned. 6-4-3 double play. And one pitch. It's 2 down. Very nice turn there in the middle. Will Tarter. So 2 down. Ethan Webb, the senior catcher, will come up. With no one on. Webb threw a couple of innings in relief the other night in the win for the Tigers. Phipps trying to shut down the Tigers here in the first from the windup. First pitch to Webb in there for a strike, 0-1. A heavy bass sound from outside. I'm not sure what's going on there. 0-1 the count. It's from the windup. Walked the first batter, got a ground ball double play, and 2 quick outs. The 0-1. Phipps, curveball in there. Nice pitch. 0-2. Phipps about 6'2", 6'3". Good, healthy young man from up on Bearwalla. 0-2 the count, 2 down. We have the junior catcher at the plate. Fastball outside, blocked up nicely by Berry. 1-2. Interesting lineup. Got a new face in the lineup tonight. We'll talk about that before the bottom of the first. Other Coppinger action tonight. Homemaker beat Grundy 12-0 down at Tazewell in the early game down there. Haslam Pike be playing as we speak down at Luke Berry Field. 1-2 the count, 2 down. Phipps trying to shut it down right here. Check swing, he went, and Phipps gets out of the inning unscathed. We head to the bottom of the first. No score here in Princeton. You're listening to Blue Tornado Baseball on WRIC.
Convenience Driving School is a proud supporter of Richlands Blue Tornado Baseball and Softball. Conveniently located beside Bellacino's in Claypool Hill, offering behind-the-wheel driver education, driver improvement, and escort driving. We are the only licensed driving rehabilitation school in the Bristol District offering medical driving evaluations. And payment plans are available for everything offered. Call 276-971-4052. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Your local home for Richlands Blue Tornado Baseball. Star 97.7 WRIC.
Welcome back to Honeycutt Field here in Princeton. Beautiful night for baseball. The first night of the Coppinger. Richlands cover the plate. They're the home team tonight. Starting lineup for your Blue Tornado brought to you by Ramey Automotive in Richlands. Do not get caught looking and strike out with the other guys. Stop by Ramey Automotive in Richlands and get a home run of a deal. Across from Quincy Valley Medical Center. You know where they are. Ramey Automotive, get your deal your way. Richlands 2-4 on the year. Will Tarter at second base. He'll lead off. He's a sophomore. Lead-off man for the Blues, Will Tarter. Cade Berry batting second from behind the plate. The catcher, the freshman, Cade Berry batting second. Cade Simmons, shortstop, sophomore, batting third tonight. George Cole out in left field tonight, batting cleanup. The junior, Cole, batting cleanup. Trey Brown, the junior first baseman, batting fifth. Brown batting fifth from first base. Bo Tarter at the other corner, third base tonight. Freshman batting sixth. Logan Altizer in center today, the sophomore, batting seventh. Tyler Wilson in right field, the sophomore, batting eighth. Zach Gillespie, JV call-up, batting DH tonight, the freshman, getting his first varsity start tonight at DH. He's batting for Ethan Phipps in the 9-hole. Burholt, Shrewsbury, Lockhart across the outfield for Princeton. Perkins, Powell, Cantrell, Burnett across the infield from third to first. Webb behind the plate. And Peyton Hudgens, the senior, on the mound, right-handed throwing senior. Princeton coming in 6 and 7 on the year. A loss to Graham last night. Very familiar with Southwest District Baseball. Graham has been historically bad. I think they've righted the ship this year. They're 3 and 3 with a couple of big wins, especially last night against Princeton. Very quality ball club. We'll see if the Tigers look to regroup against the Blues tonight. Will Tarter will lead things off here in the bottom of the first. Richlands will have tomorrow off. Princeton will play Bluefield at 3 o'clock right here at Honeycutt Field. Second game tomorrow. Honecker will play Summers County right here at Honeycutt at 1 o'clock tomorrow. First pitch at the bottom of the first on the way. Fastball right at the letters in there for a strike. Going 1. Tarter, Barry Simmons built this half inning for Richlands. Tarter, the right-hand hitting sophomore, watches the 0-1 low outside. 1-1. On the way. Chopped foul down the first base line, out of play. 1-2. Will Tarter coming in 250 on the year. 7 walks. You want to see out of your leadoff man. Scored 7 runs. He's got 4 RBIs from the leadoff spot. 1-2 the count. Bottom of the first, just underway here in Princeton. Just got first 3 batters to retire rather easily. Hutchins trying to do the same for Princeton from the windup. With Perkins creeping on the grass, now he'll step off. One, two the count. No one out here in the bottom half of the first. Hutchins ready to go from the windup. Curveball fouled straight back. Count stays 1-2. Tonight and Monday, 2 nights here in the round-robin round of the Coppinger for Richlands. They'll play the Bluefield Beavers Monday night, 5 o'clock right here. Honeycutt Field will be here for all the action. If Richlands were to win one game, either tonight or Monday, they'll move on to the single elimination round, which will begin Tuesday. 1-2 the count. Hudgens from the windup. Will step out. If the boys play Tuesday, could be a little bit of a scheduling conflict as we look to have the Richlands-Lebanon softball game Tuesday, but may have to switch things around. 1-2 pitch found straight back now to play. Count stays 1-2. Cade Berry catching tonight on deck. Cade Simmons in the hole. 1-2 to count the Will. Hudgens from the windup. Fires that one way outside. Will almost went for it, but held up. 2-2. So the young lineup gets a little younger with Zach Gillespie moved up. Late call-up today. 2-2. Curveball flared down the right field line and may stay on. Just out of play. Past the bullpen. Count stays 1-2. 6 pitch at bat here for 7 pitch at bat for Will, battling here to start the ball game. Richlands on a 4-game skid, trying to get the hiccup out here tonight. 2-2 the count. Hudgens from the windup. One more time to Will. Curveball high. Now it's full. Despite the result of this at-bat, a very quality at-bat for Will Tarter. Start the bottom of the first. Payoff pitch coming from Hudgens. Not wasted any time from the windup to 3-2 on the way. Fastball in there for a strike, but the catcher drops it, throws down the first for the out. So Tarter caught looking, but nonetheless, very quality at bat. Hudgens wastes 8 pitches on him. And there's one down. Backwards K, 2-3 on the putout if you're scoring at home. Cadeberry, freshman, will come to the plate. No one on and one out. Hudgens, fastball high to Cade, 1-0. Cade batting .333 on the year. A couple of walks, a couple of strikeouts, 6 RBIs on the year for the young freshman. Defense straight up. Cade will step out. Tazewell playing Pikeview down at Tazewell in the other Coppinger game going on. Honecker won earlier. Pulaski County won earlier. That's fastball outside, 2-0 to Cade. The other Cade, Simmons, on deck. The 2-0 in there for a strike. 2-1 to Cade. Barry's played both third and short, pitched a little bit. Behind the plate tonight, the 2-1 on the way to Cade. Cade, chopper back up the middle. Powell scoops it up. Couple of looks, throws on the first. Round number 1, 6-3 put out, there's 2 down. Got on the barrel, but right in this vicinity of Powell, it's short, and there's 2 down. Simmons, the sophomore shortstop, will come up to the plate now with 2 down. Simmons batting .421 on the year, and a pretty good year so far, with 7 RBIs. Tigers shift their defense. They'll play Simmons to pull outfield wise. Hudgens now ready to go. First pitch, curveball in there for a strike. 0-1. Shrewsbury, Lockhart, Perkins due up in the top of the second for the Tigers. Hudgens from the windup, the 0-1 on the way. Curveball roped into left field for a base hit. Simmons timed up that one nicely, and he's on with 2 down. Back-to-back curveballs from Hudgens, and Simmons got the better of the second one. 2 down. Cade on first. George Cole now will come to the plate. Left-handed hitting Cole with a chance to extend the inning. Cole batting .389 on the year. Was up near the 500 mark a few days ago. It's kind of cooled off. Hudgens from the stretch. High in there. The levers, but inside for a ball. 1-0. Cole, the left-handed hitting junior's got a good-sized hole in the left side of the infield. 1-0. Curveball catches the outside corner. 1-1. Burnett holding Simmons on. Cantrell playing closer to the bag at second. 1-1 to count, 2 down. Cole out in left field tonight. We'll have to wait as Hudgens steps on. Trey Brown on deck if George can keep the inning rolling. Hudgens long look in, now checks over at first. He'll come on home with the 1-1. Curveball doesn't break. 2-1. Tomorrow at Tazewell, Pulaski County taking on Graham at 1 o'clock. Tazewell will host Mountain View at 3. Here at Princeton, Honecker and Summers County at 1. Princeton and Bluefield at 3. 2-1 to count, 2 down. George Cole to plate. Fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. Hudgens had missed with a couple of curveballs. Cole knew what was coming, just missed it. 2-2 the count, 2 down. Cade Simmons with a 2-out base hit leads from first. Hudgens trying to set down the Blues here. Curveball outside. Full count down on Cole. the fleet of foot Simmons, more than likely to have been moving here on the payoff pitch. Hudgens, long look to first. Simmons goes. Curveball outside, and Cole draws a walk. Nice at bat by George. The Blues doing a little bit of work here with 2 outs. Trey Brown will come to the plate with Simmons at second and Cole at first. Trey Brown having a pretty good year as well. Defensively, especially batting .400 as well. How about number 3, Trey Brown? Brown, the other left-handed hitting Blue Tornado, comes into the box, and then he'll step out. Burnett will not hold Cole on. He'll step behind. He'll close the gap a touch between first and second. 2 down, first pitch to Brown, inside corner. 0-1. Brown will be followed by Bo Tarter, freshman third baseman. Should the inning continue. 0-1 to count to Trey. Hudgens, long look back to second. Simmons getting a wide lead. Curveball catches the outside corner. 0-2. So inside corner, outside corner. 2 straight pitches to Brown. Hudgens comes set. The 0-2 on the way to Brown. Tried to catch the outside corner again, and that one a little too far in the right-hand batter's box, 1-2. Simmons got a 2-out single. He's at second. Followed with a walk. Yeah, 1-2, chopped down the first baseline and foul by Brown. Count stays 1-2. Temperatures in the mid-70s here tonight, complete opposite of the weather from Tuesday night when very frigid. 1-2 the count, 2 down. Brown trying to extend the inning. He wants a second think about it. Here on Friday the 13th. Simmons comfortable lead at second. No one paying any attention to him. Cole as well at first. 1-2 curveball swung at it, missed, and Hudgens gets out of the inning. Richlands leaves a couple. After 1, no score. You're listening to Blue Tornado Baseball on WRIC.
Hello, this is Lawrence Hayes with Farmers Insurance. Accidents happen all around us, and we are prepared by protecting our home and our autos. But what are you doing to protect you and your family? Come by Farmers Insurance located near Bellasinos in the Stillsburg Plaza for a no-obligation life assessment, or call 276-345-9360 to set up an appointment to see how we can help you protect you and your family better. Farmers Insurance would like to say good luck to the Blues this season.
Need help with your driving record? Let Vass's Defensive Driving School help you. Chris Vass has been helping people like yourself for many years with a driving class that may help your driving record. Chris offers classes in Tazewell and Claypool Hill. Visit Vass Driving School online and find out when classes are available, or call 276-345-2946 for Vass's Defensive Driving School.
Your local home for Richlands Blue Tornado Baseball. Star 97.7 WRIC.
Welcome back to Honeycutt Field here in Princeton. No score after 1. Richlands leaves a couple of stranded. A little bit of a 2-out rally. Ethan Phipps back on the hill. Wrapping up his warm-ups as we speak. Kristen Shrewsbury, Tanner Lockhart, Drew Perkins, 4, 5, 6. Quarter due up here for the Tigers in the second. Shrewsbury led off the ball game in the first game, 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored in the loss. So other games going on tomorrow. JV softball and a little bit of a tournament down at Holston, Damascus Middle School. They're playing Abingdon tonight, but they'll be back in it tomorrow. They'll be playing at 1:30 tomorrow. Tomorrow, the JV boys baseball will be playing at John Battle 12 and 4. They'll play John Battle at 12, and then right around 4 o'clock, they'll be playing in Gate City. So a couple of good opportunities for the JV squad to get some run tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful Saturday Top second. Richlands is the home team here in Princeton tonight, taking on the Tigers. Shrewsbury, the center fielder, the junior, will lead things off here this inning. Phipps from the windup. First pitch to the second. Fastball in the dirt. 1-0. Lockhart and Perkins to follow. Tigers starting 8 seniors and 3 juniors tonight. Richlands counters with 2 juniors, 5 sophomores, and 3 freshmen. The sophomore Phipps from the windup, the 1-0 on the way to Shrewsbury. Fastball low, 2-0. Monday night, be right back here, 5 o'clock. Richlands and Bluefield in the second game of the round robin here in Pod D. 2-0 the count. Phipps from the windup. Fastball in there for a strike, 2-1. No score here in the second. Phipps from the 2-1. From the windup as Bo creeps in from third. Curveball a little high, 3-1. If Coach Josh Wilburn down at third gives his junior the green light. 3-1 the count. It's from the windup. Kicks, fires, fastball low, and Walt will lead off the second, just like the first. So Shrewsbury on to first. One out here in the top half of the second. Lockhart, the senior right fielder, will come up now. Long look down to third, getting some signs from Coach Wilburn. Bo Tarter seems to have a hint. He's in on the grass at third. Brown will hold at first. Infield, straight up. Otherwise, outfield, playing Lockhart to pull. Phipps in the stretch now. Pulled back to bunt. It's in the dirt. And Shrewsbury is still second. Shrewsbury is still second. Lockhart has to pull back the bunt. We'll see if the bunt is still on. So Shrewsbury at second for Lockhart. Timeout on the field. Coach Simmons from shortstop comes in and gives Phipps a little heads up. 1-0 the count. Shrewsbury walked and then stole second. He's in scoring position here, no one out. There's 4 pods with 3 teams each in this year's competition. Pod A, Tazewell, Mountain View, Pikeview, Graham, Pulaski, Greater Beckley, and Pod D. Pod C is Grundy, Honecker, Summers County, and Pod D, Princeton, Bluefield, Richlands. Like we're about ready to go. Pod A has the most championships. Tazewell has 10, most titles out of any team. Mountain View with 5. Pod D, everyone has at least 1 title. Bluefield with 1, Princeton with 4, Richlands with 5. 1-0 finally from Phipps. Big lead at second. Curveball over the head of Lockhart. 2-0. Shrewsbury was about 35 feet down the line, and he retreated. Simmons at short says, hey, you got to look back at the runner, kid. 2-0 the count, no score here in the top half of the second. It's from the leadoff walk, and then Shrewsbury stole second on a failed sack attempt. 2-0 the count. Lockhart digs in. He's ready to hit. Phipps comes set. Now looks back. Shrewsbury. Long look back. Fires on home. Fastball in there for a strike, 2-1. Got Will Tarter at his disposal. Tarter's creeping into the bag. But Shrewsbury's just trying to bait Phipps into a throw. Two-1 the count, no one out here in the top half of the second. No score here in Princeton. The rubber match between these two schools, each with 1 win this year. Tips long look back to second. Now fires curveball right on the money. 2-2. All Carpenter games right here on WRIC. Brought to you by Auto Energy, used car superstore and service center in Lebanon. Right off Route 19. Stop by and check out all the pre-owned inventory with new units arriving daily. There you'll find cardiologist Doc Brewer working 20-year finance experience magic, and the one and only GMJ Bo Lester as well. Auto Energy used car superstore in Lebanon. Stop by or call today, 883-5279. 2-2 the count. Phipps from the stretch, and then a curveball. This one too far inside. Full count now on Lockhart. Drew Perkins, the senior third baseman, waits on deck here in the second. Tarter on the grass at third. Brown a step behind the cut at first. Simmons and Will working the runner at second. The payoff pitch coming from Phipps. Fastball outside, ball 4. Very close pitch. That was a tough one to hold up on, but Lockhart earns the walk. Back-to-back walks. The Tigers have something going here in the second. Perkins, the senior third baseman, will come up. Drew Perkins. With 2 on and no one out. Perkins had a single, was hit by a pitch in the wind Tuesday night. Opportunity here for an RBI. He'll choke bunt and gets it down, but foul. Gonna put 2 runners in scoring position with only 1 out with the sack attempt. So it's 0-1. Softball off until Tuesday. Now, unless we have a Carpenter game Tuesday, we'll have softball here. We'll be at rendezvous until 5 o'clock, the big one. Lebanon Lady Pioneers undefeated. Come to Richlands. It should be a good one. 0-1 the count. Perkins will step out as Phipps was taking a little too long for his liking. Bo Tarter, Logan Artizer, Tyler Wilson. 7-8 hitters due up from the bottom half of the inning. Ethan Phipps with 2 walks here to start the second. Needs a ground ball. Tarter in at third. Trey holding the runner on at first. Phipps comes set. The 0-1 on the way. Perkins pulls back on the tip. Bouncing ball gets by Barry, and both runners will advance. So pass ball moves Shrewsbury to third. And Lockhart to second. And Perkins got away without having the bunt. 1-1 to count. Still no one out here in the second. Fastballs and walks and errors have been the demise of Richlands baseball this year. We'll have that with the young squad. 1-1 to count. Phipps in a pickle. Comes set. Goes back to runners. Now fires on home. Fastball hooked over to Simmons. Simmons gets it through his legs and into the outfield. 1 run will score. Shrewsbury in from third. Lockhart makes a turn. He'll hold up at third. Runners at the corners. And Princeton strikes first, 1-0. Runners at the corners, no one out, E6. Peyton Hudgens, the senior pitcher, will come up with an opportunity here to help himself. With no one out. Hudgens, long look at the situation. No one out, runners at the corners. Tigers lead 1-0 here in the second. Phipps trying to get out of this one with minimum damage. He'll throw a fastball right down the pike. That one's 0-1. Carpenter will continue Monday. Will continue tomorrow without us. Will continue with us Monday And the winners will move on to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday rain dates. Championships scheduled for next Saturday at 5 o'clock at Bowen Field. Dips from the stretch. The 0-1 on the way to Hudgens, blocked up by Berry, but Perkins will take second on catcher indifference. So 1-1 to count to Hudgens. 2 runners in scoring position now for the Tiger pitcher. Opportunity here to extend the lead. All righty, 1 Tiger across here in the second. Dips long one back to second. Curveball inside. 1-1. '45th annual Coppinger tournament. I have to play in a few of these myself. This is a great tournament to be a part of. Usually terrible weather, but tonight it is pitcher perfect. 2-1 pitch in the dirt, blocked up nicely by Cade Berry. Keeps Lockhart at third. 3-1 the count to Hudgens. Logan Burnett, the senior DH, batting for his brother tonight, on deck, followed by Cameron Cantrell, the 9-hole hitting junior second baseman. 3-1 the count. Dips with 2 runners in scoring position behind him. Got to concentrate on Hudgens. Comes set, fastball chopped in the infield. Tarter comes up with it, fires on the first, his only play, and Trey Brown digs it out nicely for out number 1. So Hudgens did the job. A little slow roller, gets the runner in. The Tigers lead 2-0. Perkins moves on to third on the ground ball. 5-3 put out and an RBI for Hudgens. So 1 out here in the second, 2-0 Tigers. Perkins leads from third now. Logan Barnett, the senior DH, batting for his brother, Hunter Burnett, at first tonight will come up with 1 out. Fastball right down the middle. 1-0. 9-hole hitter Cameron Cantrell on deck. 2 straight walks starting the inning and a snowball from there for Richlands. Dips still working from the stretch. That curveball in there, caught the inside corner. Nice pitch for Ethan. 0-2. Tiger fans down to my left, not happy about that call. To the count. Phipps trying to hit that outside corner. Got a little too wild with it. 1-2. Both teams coming off a loss. Richlands fell to Virginia High Wednesday night on the road, 13-3. The Tigers fell last night at Graham. Surprising. 13-5 is the final. 1-2 the count. Phipps buries one in the dirt, but blocked up nicely by Berry. Berry jammed up his leg sliding into home Wednesday night at Virginia High. Coach Strong was, a stiff leg out of it, a little lower back injury, but he's the gamer. Playing solid back there so far tonight. 2-2 to count, 1 out. Phipps needs a strikeout, and he gets it. Big swing and a miss by Burnett. 2 down. Phipps pulled a little bit of back one. He pulled a string on that one. Changes it up. 2 down. It's the second strikeout of the night. Cameron Cantrell, the junior second baseman, the 9-hole hitter. And what a last chance for the Tigers to keep this one going here in the second. Sophomore Phipps comes set from the stretch. Carter creeping in from third. First one outside. All 1. Bo Tarter, Logan Altizer, Tyler Wilson do it the bottom half of the inning. 2-0 our score. Tigers lead here in the top half of the second. Richlands won the coin toss. They are the home team tonight. in this conference tournament play. The 1-0 on the way from Phipps. Curveball breaks right down in there. Nice pitch, 1-1. Phipps spotting that curveball nicely on the inside corner. Tough to get extended in there, especially on something like that. 1-1 to count, 2 down. Perkins reached on there. He's at third. That one in the dirt. 2-1. Monday night, 5 o'clock here. That'll be the first game, so it's running late. Something terribly wrong has happened. We'll go on air just before that with the Scott Funeral Home pregame show. Blues taking on the Bluefield Beavers. 2-1 to count from Phipps. Right down the pipe, 2-2. Nice pitch. Phipps trying to get out of this one. Steve Perkins at third. Two to count, 2 down. 2-0 our score, Tigers. Phipps trying to leave one on. Fastball outside. Cantrell wanted it, but held up. 3-2. Good hold by the junior. DJ Burholt to the top of the order, looming for Princeton. Should Cantrell reach. Payoff pitch coming. Phipps, long look in to Barry. Now he'll come set. The payoff pitch on the way. Curveball doesn't break for him this time, and he walks. So 2-out walk puts runners at the corners. DJ Burholtz, who led off the ball game by walking himself, will come up here with runners at the corners and 2 out. Tarter in on the grass at third. Trey Brown holds at first. Outfield plays Burholtz to pull a touch. Phipps, long look in. He'll come set. First pitch to the senior left fielder on the way. He'll show bunt, pull back. Barry throws down. Simmons lays the tag on him for out number 3. Solid play by Cade Barry. The freshman with a very confident throw, throws out Cantrell for out number 3. Tigers leave one stranded, but score 2. You're listening to Blue Tornado Baseball on WIC.
From pit lane to victory lane, Auto Energy Used Car Superstore and Service Center in Lebanon, Virginia is your one-stop car shop. From oil changes to engine repair and everything in between, Auto Energy Service Center is the place to go and see. Looking to trade in or score that new ride? Auto Energy's Used Car Superstore has over 75 pre-owned, new-to-you vehicles to choose from. We have financing options for all with excellent credit buyer rates and prime interest rates. Programs for first-time buyers and slow credit buyers. Bankruptcy, repos, no credit, no problem. We want to say yes. Check out Auto Energy Used Car Superstore and Service Center in Lebanon, Virginia. Visit us on the web at autoenergy.org and follow us on Facebook for special events and deals on wheels. Call 276-883-5279 today and save. See dealer for details.
Your local home for Richlands Blue Tornado Baseball. Star 97.7 WRIC.
Phipps walks 3, but a big, strong throw by the freshman Cade Barry gets the Blues out of an inning. And only 2 runs across. Tigers lead 2-0 as we head to the bottom half of the second. Bo Tarter, Logan Altizer, Tyler Wilson built this half inning for Richlands. Bo Tarter, batting .250 on the year. 2 RBIs come to plate to lead off the second. One Tarter led off the first. The second Tarter leads off the second. Hudgens from the windup as both corners are in defensively. Well, no, the third baseman's in, and then watch ball 1 low outside. There's a still eye beam between me and the first baseman. That will happen. Perkins laying in at third. Curveball inside. 2-0 to Bo. Altizer and Wilson will follow. And then 9-hole hitter Zach Gillespie, the debut call-up, making his varsity debut tonight, will bat 9. The 2-0 pitch catches the outside corner, 2-1 to Tarter. 2-0 our score. Tigers push 2 across in the top half of the second. Hudgens working quickly. Curveball, player down the first baseline and foul, 2-2. JV baseball tomorrow at John Battle playing the doubleheader. Play the Trojans at 12 and then Gate City at 4 down Bristol way. Up in and cheer on the little guy. 2-2, chop right back up the middle. Hutchins hits it off his glove. Tough play for Powell. He'll throw on and get him. Nice play by the shortstop, Powell. To regroup, Zach Powell plays it off the glove of Hutchins. 1-6-3. Round number 1 here in the second. Logan Altizer, the sophomore center fielder. A left-handed hitting sophomore center fielder. Will come to the plate with 1 out. Logan with 8 walks on the year. He's finding ways to get on. Hudgens is the senior from the lineup. Outside corner, strike 1. We get any updates from Tazewell. Tazewell and Pikeview are playing in Pot A right now as we speak. The 0-1 on the way to Altizer. Curveball, outside corner again, 0-2. Earlier in Tazewell, Honecker beat Grundy 12-0. Earlier here, Pulaski County beat Greater Beckley in a pretty good ball game, 7-4 in Pod B. The 0-2 swung on and missed, and Altizer goes down swinging for out number 2. Third strikeout of the night for Hudgens. Tyler Wilson, the sophomore right fielder, the last chance for the Blues here in the second. Wilson finding ways to get on base as well. He's 7 walks on the year. That inside curveball doesn't break. 1-0 from Wilson. Tyler has scored 5 runs here in the early going, so if he gets on, he gets home. Freshman DH Zach Gillespie on deck for the Blues. 1-0 the count. Swung on and missed. 1-1. One the count. 2 down. Bottom of the second. Hutchins' curveball in the dirt. 2-1. Tigers pushed 2 across. Both Shrewsbury and Lockhart walked and came around to score on an error and a ground out. The 2-1 on the way, swung on, but fouled and kept alive. 2-2. Top of the order coming up in the top half of the third for Princeton. DJ Burholm, Zach Powell, and Ethan Webb. Two the count, 2 down here in the bottom of the second. Hudgens trying to head down the side. The windup, the seniors fastball on the way, grounded over to short. Powell scoops it up, fires on to Burnett at first. And Richlands goes quietly in the second. 2-0 our score. Princeton on top after 2. You're listening to Blue Tornado Baseball on WRIC.
This Blue Tornado Baseball broadcast is brought to you by Merit Physical Therapy and Rehabilitation. We provide outpatient physical therapy services at 3 locations, Grundy, Claypool Hill, and Nicholsville. A skilled therapist will provide a plan of care designed to help you recover from injury, illness, or surgery. We accept most health insurances and have extended hours available. Locally owned and operated. Call Merit Physical Therapy and Rehabilitation at 276-935-6496. Spring and summer driving is here. Come by Virginia Tire of Claypool Hill and let the tire professionals match you up with the tires that are right for your vehicle. Virginia Tire is your authorized dealer from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, and Cooper Tires. Let Dickie find the tires that are right for your spring and summer driving. Check them out online at vatire1.com or call 276-964-4061. We are your tire and service professionals. Go Big Blue.
your local home for Richlands Blue Tornado Baseball. Star 97.7 WRIC.
Top of the third we go here at Honeycutt Field. Tigers lead 2-0. Princeton Tigers hosting the Blue Tornado, but the Blue Tornado are the home squad tonight with winning the coin flip here in the conference. Ethan Phipps back on the hill working his third inning of work. He'll face off against the top of the order for Princeton. DJ Burholtz, Zach Bow, and Ethan Webb. Burholtz was at the plate when Cameron Cantrell was gunned down by Cade Berry back in the second. Burholtz walked, stranded at first. Bow grounded out into the, Burholtz was the first out of the ground out double play. And then Webb struck out swinging. So tomorrow at Tazewell, Pulaski taking on Graham at 1 o'clock, and then Tazewell and Mountain View at 3. Here at Princeton, Honaker and Summers County at 1. Princeton and Bluefield, the afternoon matchup tomorrow. Monday at Tazewell, Grundy will take on Summers County at 5. Greater Beckley will take on Graham at 7. Richlands will face Bluefield at 5 o'clock here Monday afternoon. Pikeview and Mountain View, the nightcap here at Princeton Monday evening. All you got to do is win one game in your pod, and you're in the single elimination side of the 8. They'll reseat things. They'll play Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with a rain date Friday. Both every night, 5 and 7 at Bowling Field and Bluefield. And then the championship is scheduled for Saturday at 5 p.m. Top of the third, here we are. DJ Burholtz walked. He's caught up in the double play in the first. He'll lead things off. Phipps with 4 walks and 2 strikeouts so far, back on the hill from the windup. Third inning underway. Fastball in there for a strike. 0-1. Top third here at Honeycutt Field in Princeton. Tigers lead 2-0. Phipps from the windup. The 0-1 on the way in the dirt. 1-1. Phipps has given up 6 walks coming in 4 1/3 inning of work into tonight. The 1-1 on the way from the windup with Tarter creeping in from third. Third ball outside. 2-1. Burholtz, Powell, Webb here in the top of the third for the Tigers. Princeton beat Richlands Tuesday night 11-5. Getting back the Blues for beating them 19-8 on March 30th. So 2-1 chopped foul at the plate off the leg of Burholtz. Had that been Tuesday night, that would hurt a lot more than it does right now. All Coventry games right here on WRIC are brought to you by Auto Energy Used Car Superstore and Service Center in Lebanon. Right off Route 19. Stop by and check out their pre-owned inventory with new units arriving daily. There you'll find cardiologist Doc Brewer working his 20 years finance experience, and the one and only GM J. Bo Lester as well. Stop in or call 883-5279. Auto Energy Used Car Superstore and Service Center in Lebanon, Virginia. See what they can do for you. The 2-2 on the way from Phipps. Curveball high. 3-2. Another 4 count. Phipps is already up near 50 pitches here in the third. Looks like it may be another night for the bullpen for the boys. Phipps the payoff from the windup. Fastball low. And Burholtz walks for the second time tonight. Fifth walk so far for Phipps. The third inning, the third leadoff walk. Foul grounded into the 6-4-3 double play. Phipps needs that again. No one out, top of the third. Tigers lead 2-0. Phipps long look in to Cade. And comes set. He'll check on the runner. Burholtz had a step towards second, but gets back. Ethan Webb struck out swinging in the first. He's on deck. Barry and Phipps now want to converse and plan their late dinner plan. Next week, Monday, right back here, 5 o'clock, the Beavers and the Blues in the second game of Pod D play in the 45th annual Coppinger Tournament. We'll go on a little before with the Scott Your Home pregame show. Tuesday, it is scheduled that we will be at Rhonda Blevins Field for the Lebanon Richlands softball game at 5 o'clock. If Richlands should be playing here in the Coppinger, well, at Bowen in the Coppinger, I should say. And we'll have to make an executive call. Bunted at, but hit in the back. Zach Powell will not have to sack bunt, but he does sacrifice his body in both runners. Burholtz will move to second. Powell will move to first on the hit by pitch. First hit by a batter of the night for Phipps. And Coach Brad Strong out to the hill. Will this be a chat or a change? Looks like a change. The Plasters Discount Furniture called to the bullpen. We're going to take a timeout and let you know who's coming on the hill for the Blues. You're listening to Blues Baseball right here on WNIC.
It's spring cleaning time, and that means out with the old and in with the new. Plasters Furniture has just what you need. Lazy Boy recliners, new carpet, beautiful living room and bedroom groups. Comfort and beauty for the entire house. You'll think you have a new home. And Plasters has name brand furniture at affordable pricing. Billie Jean will fix you up with financing or 90 days, same as cash. Head to Plasters today and add some sunshine in your home with beautiful carpet and new furniture. And always remember, when you're driving to Raven, you're saving. The Clinic Pharmacy is your convenient stop on your way in or out of the clinic at Claypool Hill. Shannon and the friendly folks at the Clinic Pharmacy know how to help you with all your prescription needs. They've been serving the area for over 20 years. Open 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, the Clinic Pharmacy even offers free local delivery. Call ahead at 276-963-6600 or just stop on in the Clinic Pharmacy inside the clinic at Claypool Hill.
Andy Simmons Auto is a household name in the Richlands area. For over 30 years, customers have been buying their vehicles from him. Time and time again, Andy Simmons Auto has found the perfect vehicle at a comfortable price to fit budgets. Andy wants every customer to be satisfied, and that's why customer satisfaction describes Andy Simmons Auto. If you need a vehicle, see Andy Simmons Auto Sales, and you'll become a satisfied customer as well. Andy Simmons Auto Sales, Route 460, Claypool Hill, or call Andy at 963-0115 and tell them what you're looking for.
Hey, it's Denise with Star. You know, something about spring makes me start thinking about the beach. Oh, yes, and that I need a suntan. Well, I get my suntan at Ratliff Tanning. You can get a beautiful tan, and while you're there, you feel like you're at the beach with their newly remodeled store. They have little starfish and all kinds of things that make you think you're right at the beach. So while you're laying there in the tanning bed, you can start thinking about the beach. You'll almost hear the waves crashing. So go by and visit Ratliff Tan. They have several beds to choose from. Whether it's a facial tanning bed, they have 2 big black beds and also the Cyberdome. So call 963-TAN today and make your appointment. Get ready with that beautiful tan to go to the beach. Or you can visit them in Richlands in the Brickyard Shopping Center.
Your local home for Richlands Blue Tornado Baseball. Star 97.7 WRIC.
Welcome back to Honeycutt Field here in Princeton. The Plasters Discount Furniture calls the bullpen, which means a rotation defensively for the Blues. Looks like junior Trey Brown will come onto the mound throw for Richlands. George Cole will come in from left field to go to first. Nick Houchins will go into right field. And Tyler Wilson now in left field for Richlands. That one out here in the top of the third. Brown's got some work to do. He's got Burholtz second and Powell first. Ethan Webb struck out swinging. His first plate appearance is now up with an opportunity in an RBI. And on first pitch, fastball in the dirt, 1-0. Ethan Phipps is responsible for both Berholtz and Powell on base. So his night stat-wise isn't done as he sits in the third base dugout. 2-0 our score. Tigers lead here early, top of the third. 1-0 to count to Webb, the senior catcher, with an opportunity here. This ball in the dirt gets by Barry. Both runners will advance. Berholtz to third and Powell to second on the pass ball. Webb now has an RBI opportunity, 2 RBI opportunities here in the third. Brown coming into tonight, pitching in the third. He's got a 10.5 ERA with 4 walks and 2 strikeouts and 1 hit batter. 2-0 the count. Brown needs a strike. Fastball too high. 3-0. Tristan Shrewsbury walked and scored in the second on deck. Tanner Lockhart did the same. He's on deck, or in the hole, I should say. Shrewsbury on deck, Lockhart in the hole. The 3-0. Brown needs a strike. From the stretch in the dirt, and the 4-pitch walk. Loads the bases with no one out. Shrewsbury walked and scored. Also stole a bag. He'll come to the plate with bases full of Tigers and no one out. 2-0 our score currently. Tigers scored 2 in the second. Trey Brown in relief. Needs a sharp ground ball to one of the corner infielders. He'll come set. The first pitch. Her ball won't break. Shrewsbury said he should have leaned into that one and got an RBI the easy way. 1-0 nonetheless. So Princeton will play Bluefield tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Richlands will have the day off. The 1-0 behind the batter, and it hit him. So Shrewsbury, an RBI hit by pitch. And Tigers lead 3-0. Powell to third, Webb to second on the hit by pitch. First hit by pitch, Trey Brown. Powell at third, Webb at second, Shrewsbury at first. Still no one out. You're in the top of the third. Brown's curveball, that one catches the inside corner. Pretty pitch right there. 0-1. Zach Gillespie in the top of the order, looming in the bottom half of the order for Richlands. Got to get back to the bats and put something together here. Brown working from the stretch since he came in. The 0-1 on the way from the junior. Curveball, same spot, same result, 0-2. Nice pitch again. Lockhart walked and scored back in the second. Drew Perkins reached on an error, was straight to third. He's on deck. 0-2 the count, no one out. Tigers lead 3-0. They have the bases loaded here in the top of the third. Brown looking for a strikeout. Curveball in the dirt, blocked up by Barry, but low. 1-2. Lockhart did a good job there to hold up. 3 straight curveballs as a 1-2 count for the senior right fielder. Tarter in on the grass at third. Cole holding at first. Another curveball into the back it goes of Lockhart. Another run scored. Lockhart hit by a pitch and an RBI. Shrewsbury to second, Webb to third, and Powell comes on in to score. 4-0 Tigers. So Coach Brad Strong going to come in and talk to his hurler, or is he going to make a change? He's going to make a change. Another Plasters Discount Furniture call to the bullpen. We'll be back with the change. You're listening to Blue Tornado Baseball on WIC.
It's spring cleaning time, and that means out with the old and in with the new. Plasters Furniture has just what you need. Lazy Boy recliners, new carpet, beautiful living room and bedroom groups, comfort and beauty for the entire house. You'll think you have a new home. And Plasters has name brand furniture at affordable pricing. Billie Jean will fix you up with financing or 90 days, same as cash. Head to Plasters today and add some sunshine in your home with beautiful carpet and new furniture. And always remember, when you're driving to Raven, you're saving.
Are you looking for an investment with a great interest rate that is safe and secure? Call Reese or Mary Ann Strong at Mulco Insurance. Honest professionals who will take care of your money as if it were their own. Call 964-2573. Mulco Insurance, with offices across from First Sentinel Bank at 401 Railroad Avenue in Richlands.
Daryl's Superstop, open 7 days a week in Claypool Hill, has something new we know you'll want to try. Buffalo Chicken Pizza. So delicious you'll want it every day. Pizza not your thing? Daryl's Deli has all the great breakfast and lunch favorites you've come to love. Find a spot outside in their spacious parking area or inside in their dining area. Fuel up your car as well with 100% gasoline. Stop by and say hi to Carol and the great friendly staff at Daryl's Superstop on 19460 at Top Claypool Hill. No buffaloes were harmed in the making of this ad.
Your local home for Richlands Blue Tornado Baseball. Star 97.7 WRIC.
Welcome back to Honeycutt Field. 4-0 our score. The Tigers on top of the Blues here in the top half of the third. In the second call, the bullpen, third pitcher on the mound for Richlands, Bo Tarter, freshman utility player, the right-hand throwing freshman on the hill warming up. So Bo will come to third to the hill. Trey Brown will go over to third. He'll inherit a mess. Ethan Webb at third. Tristan Shrewsbury at second. Tanner Lockhart at first. All of those on the hook for Trey Brown, pitching stat-wise. That last hit by pitch closes the book on Phipps. 2 innings pitched, scattered 4 runs, all earned on no hits. Walked 5, struck out 2, and hit 1. 4-0 Tigers in the top of the third. The away team on the scoreboard in their home ballpark here in the first game of the 45th annual Coppinger Tournament. Starter ready to go. Both bases full of Tigers, no one out. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 to Drew Perkins, the senior third baseman. He reached on an error, was stranded in the second. Webb at third, Shrewsbury at second, Lockhart at first. The 0-1 in the dirt gets by Barry. Here comes Webb, and he'll touch home. 5-0 Tigers. Shrewsbury on the third, Lockhart follows to second. 1-1 the count, still no one out in the top of the third. That'd be the warmest night you ever see a snowball continue to roll. Tarter comes 7-1-1 on the way. Fastball inside corner, nice spot. 1-2. Dayton Hudgens, the senior pitcher, got a little bit of insurance on the board on deck. So needing it out here, the 1-2 on the way. Swung on right to Trey Brown. Brown blocks it up. Fires on home. Nice play. Both in. Trey Brown to block up the hard hit ground ball, and he fires on home. Cade Berry blocks the plate nicely, applies the tag for out number 1. But with the slide in, Berry's got all kinds of dirt in his eye. He'll have to regroup. So 5-2 put out to retire Shrewsbury. Lockhart gets to third. Perkins now at first on the fielder's choice. No RBI. Still runners at the corners with 1 out. It's Ryan Knoll in there to check out the looking balls of Cade Berry. So big first out there. Nice play from Brown to Berry for the out. That was a sharp hit ground ball, and Trey Brown was in on the grass. He just went to his knees and blocked it up. That's all you could do at third base. And fired a strike to Cade Berry, who blocked the plate nicely. Still 5-0 our score, Tigers, but runners at the corners, 1 out. Carter would like to get a first pitch ground ball here and get out of this inning. Brown in on the grass at third. Brown comes set. We'll look back the runner. Perkins at first. Peyton Hudgens ground out but got an RBI back in the second. He's at the plate with a 5-run insurance lead where he goes back out on the hill. Bo Tarter's first pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. It's Bo's first appearance on the mound here in this young season. 0-1 the count, 1 out. Runners at the corners for the Tigers. That's a 5-0 lead. Hutchins the pitcher. And the squeeze was on, but couldn't get it down. Barry throws back behind the runner, and they got him. And they got him. What a play by Cade Berry, and that was a tough call for the field umpire, but he made it quickly for out number 2. Solid play behind the plate by the freshman Cade Berry. He blocked up the curveball, throw behind Lockhart, and they got him. 1-2-5 put out, and there's 2 down. Tiger fans, if they were in a cage, they'd be rattling it. 0-2 the count, and Bo Tarter can get out of this one more strike. What a wild inning this has been. Tarter looking for his third strike. Ground ball over to Cole. Blocks it up, steps on first, and a big finish to what could have been a way worse inning. Tigers push 3 more across. They lead 5-0, but the Blues, they gain a little momentum there. We're heading to the bottom half of the third. You're listening to Blue Tornado Baseball on WIC.
Serving customers great Italian fare since 1982, the Italian Village at the Claypool Hill Mall has a menu you've come to know and love with pizza, calzones, stromboli, subs, and pastas. Daily specials every day as well. The Italian Village is open 10 a.m. till 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, Friday and Saturday 10 to 10, and noon to 7 on Sundays. Call 276-964-2019 to place an order or check out the original Italian Village on Facebook.
To Victory Lane. Auto Energy Used Car Superstore and Service Center in Lebanon, Virginia is your one-stop car shop. From oil changes to engine repair and everything in between, Auto Energy Service Center is the place to go and see. Looking to trade in or score that new ride? Auto Energy's Used Car Superstore has over 75 pre-owned, new-to-you vehicles to choose from. We have financing options for all with excellent credit buyer rates and prime interest rates. Programs for first-time buyers and slow credit buyers. Bankruptcy, repos, no credit, no problem. We want to say yes. Check out Auto Energy Used Car Superstore and Service Center in Lebanon, Virginia. Visit us on the web at autoenergy.org and follow us on Facebook for special events and deals on wheels. Call 276-883-5279 today and save. See dealer for details.
Your local home for Richlands Blue Tornado Baseball. Star 97.7 WRIC.
Welcome back to Honeycutt Field. Tigers push 3 across in the top half of the inning. Strand won. 5-0 our score. Blues come up to bat in the bottom of the third with 9-hole hitter Zach Gillespie at DH tonight. The freshman JV call-up, making his varsity debut right here, right now. He'll face senior Peyton Hudgens from the windup to start the third. Fastball outside corner. 0-1 to Zach. Leadoff looming. Will Tarter, Cade Berry do up this half inning as well. 5-0 our score. Tigers push 2 across in the second, 3 across in the third. The 0-1. Good check by Gillespie. 1-1. On the way. He roped to the second baseman, Cantrell. Cantrell backhands it, throws on to first for out number 1. Nice piece going backside for Gillespie, but in and outs. Going down. Tarter struck out looking back in the first. Here with 1 out in the third. Wild into the top half of the inning. Hudgens will step on. Tigers at one point had bases loaded. No one out. The first pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. Ground ball to Trey Brown, fired on home, kept one run from scoring. And in a failed squeeze attempt, kept another run from scoring. 0-1, high, 1-1. And they left Perkins at first on a ground out. It pushed 3 across in the inning, though. Berry to follow. 1-1 to count, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the third. Hudgens in his third inning of work. Fastball low. 2-1. Final stat line on Trey Brown. He pitched 2/3 of an inning. Gave up 1 run. It was earned off 0 hits, 1 walk, with strikeouts and 2 hit batters. The 2-1 from Hudgens. Fastball. Bounced straight back now to play. 2-2 to Will. Potter followed by Berry and then Simmons. Richlands. Richlands on their third arm. Princeton still working with their starter. The 2-2 chop foul stays 2-2. Hudgens still pitching a shutout, giving up only 1 hit, 3 strikeouts so far tonight. 2-2 the count to Will. Hutchins from the windup found straight back, and Will stay alive at 2-2. Will battled in his first at bat as well. Saw about 8 or 9 pitches. 2-2 the count, 1 out here in the bottom half of the third. Opening night of the 45th annual Coppingers. That one flared down the right field line and found. Count stays 2-2. Hudgens, the senior right-hander, back on the mound. Long look in to 2-2. One more time on the way to Wheel. That one in the dirt. Full count to Tarter. Princeton will play Bluefield at 3. First game here tomorrow at 1. Homeacre, Summers County. At Tazewell, Pulaski County, and Graham playing at 1. Tazewell and Mount View, the nightcap tomorrow. Curveball in there for a strike. Will got full to bat, touch on it. Route number 2. 4th strikeout so far tonight for Hudgens. Berry grounded out in the first. The last hope for Richlands here in the bottom of the third. Tigers 5, Blues nothing. The rubber match between these two, spaced twice so far this year right here in Cutfield. Each team blowing out the other in the wind. Hudgens from the windup. First pitch to Berry, high and outside, 1-0. Cade Simmons, base hit back in the first. Stranded at second. He is on deck. The 1-0 on the way from Hudgens, fouled straight back right at us. Hitting every piece of metal in front of us. 1-1. Nothing doing in the Richlands bullpen, but that doesn't really mean anything. It kind of just got to shift the defense for a new arm. 1-1 to count. Berry stays alive, flares that one down the right field line. 1-2. Other did wrap up the third very well. We'll see if Coach Strong will stay with Bo. Into the fourth. 1-2 the count to Cade Berry. 2 down here in the bottom of the third. Tigers lead 5-0. Hudgens takes a breath and steps around the mound a little bit. Now he's ready to go. The 1-2 on the way from the windup outside, 2-2. Webb quickly back to Hutchins, not wasting any time. They're ready to go. Beautiful night here in Princeton. It feels like at least 30 degrees warmer than it was Tuesday night. The 2-2 on the way, curve ball, foul. Nope, just swung at, but it gets by the catcher, and Cade Berry will hit on down on the pass ball. The pass ball finally works out in the favor of the Blue Tornado. 5th strikeout for Hudgens. Barry will head to the dugout and get a courtesy runner. See who that is. Colton Knoll will be Barry's. Colton Knoll, the courtesy runner for Cade. So Simmons up with Knoll at first, 2 down. First pitch, outside corner, strike 1. Cole on deck. Brown in the hole for the Blues here in the bottom of the 3rd. Hudgens from the stretch. That one outside. 1-1. 8-9-1 hitters due up in the top of the 4th for the Tigers. Burnett, Cantrell, and Berholtz. 1-1 to count, 2 down. Here in the 3rd. Her ball won't break. Time for Hudgens, 2-1 to Cade. Simmons alone hit on the night for the Blue guys. 2-1 count, 2 down. Knoll leads from first. This is Barry's courtesy runner. Hudgens trying to get the 3rd out here. The 2-1. Curveball high. 3-1. Davey baseball, John Bell doubleheader tomorrow. They'll take on the Trojans at 12. Cade City at 4. 3-1 outside, and Cade Simmons draws a 2-out walk. So a pass ball and a strikeout and a walk. There's 2 runners on with 2 down, and George Cole to the plate. He walked back in the 1st. Also JV softball playing the tournament tomorrow at Holston at 1:30. 2 down here in the bottom of the 3rd. Richlands push one of these across. Hudgens trying to keep that from happening. First pitch to Cole. Roped right at first baseman Hunter Burnett. And it was either catch it or lose a lip. And he caught it. What a tough way to go in the 3rd. They'll leave 2 stranded. After 3, Tigers 5, Blues nothing. You're listening to Blue Tornado Baseball on WRIC.
Gene Forbes Enterprises, your local Southwest Virginia and Southern West Virginia McDonald's, has been serving the areas of Richlands, Claypool Hill, Princeton, Bluefield, Tazewell, Lebanon, Van Sant, Hinton, and Marion for over 30 years. You remember that 4th birthday party in the caboose or that first job working drive-thru? Your local McDonald's has been hiring local talent and serving affordable food to the entire family since the 80s. Stop by and see the friendly folks today at your local McDonald's and tell them all of us at Star 95 sent you.
This is Nancy McGinnis with Trust Point Insurance Agency. Texting while driving is very dangerous, yet most people admit to texting anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Trust Point Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance Company wants you to know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to everyone. Always drive safely and be responsible for your safety and the safety of others. Trust Point Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance Company wants you to be aware of the danger of texting and driving. Enjoy life. Do not text and drive.
Your local home for Richlands Blue Tornado Baseball. Star 97.7 WRIC.
Welcome back to Honeycutt Field. The first night of the 45th Annual Carpenter Tournament brought to you by Auto Energy and Used Car Superstore and Service Center right here on WRIC. Richlands down 5-0. Princeton pushed 2 across in the 2nd and 3 across back in the 3rd. Logan Burnett, Cameron Cantrell, and DJ Berholtz do up this half inning. Bo Tarter, our 3rd pitcher on the mound tonight for Richlands. In his 2nd inning of relief, will finish his warm-up pitches. Logan Burnett struck out swinging back in the 2nd, comes to the plate to lead off the 4th. Wilson in left, all ties are in center. Houchin's in right now. Brown at 3rd, Simmons and Tarter still in the middle, and Cole at 1st with Barry behind the plate. First pitch for the 4th inning, right down the middle. 0-1 to Logan Burnett. DHing tonight for his brother, Hunter Burnett, who just made a very nice play to end the third. 0-1 the count to Burnett. Tarter from the windup. Curveball. A little high. 1-1. First time Bo's got to work from the windup. Pretty much pitched the entire third inning from the stretch. The 1-1. On the way, found straight back and out of play. 1-2. Burnett followed by Cantrell and then Verholtz here in the fourth. 5-0 our score here in Honeycutt Field. Tigers out to an early lead. Tarter, the third pitcher for the Blues. There's a curveball right in there, but low. 2-2. The count. No one out here in the fourth. Tarter looking for out number one. That one will be sent out to right center field. It's going to get down for extra bases. In between Altizer and Houchins it falls. And Burnett slides in the second with a leadoff double. Houchins did a good job of getting it in and making it a lot closer than it should have been, but Burnett leads off the fourth with a double. Timed up that curveball nicely and took it the other way. Burnett at second. Cantrell comes up with a runner on and no one out. Cantrell walked in the second and was gunned down by Barry trying to steal second to end the inning. Opportunity here with the runner in scoring position already. Tarter back in the stretch. Curveball doesn't break. 1-0. Honecker beat Grundy earlier at Tassel 12-0. Earlier here, Pulaski County beat Greater Beckley 7-4. 1-0 the count. Runner in scoring position, but it's foul. 1-1 on Cantrell. One the count. No one out here in the top half of the fourth. Tarter in his second inning of relief, already in a little bit of a jam. 1-1. Bonnet missed. Barry throws down to third, but no one there to cover. And a nice, wise move by Burnett to move on the stolen base. So Brown was anticipating bunt. Someone had to let him know. No one did. And Burnett took off. The 2-1 to count now, runner at third. Still no one out here in the fourth. Tarter back in the stretch. Looking for an out. The 2-1 outside. Ball 3. DJ Verholtz, 2 walks to his credit tonight. Scored a run back in the third. He's on deck. 3-1 the count to Cantrell. Tarter's curveball won't break, high and outside. And a 5-pitch walk to the junior. Runners at the corners now. No one out here in the fourth. Tigers lead 5-0. Looking to add to that right here. Monday right back here, 5 o'clock. Blues and the Bluefield Beavers. First pitch at 5 will go on air 15 minutes before the Scott Funeral Home pregame show. Holtz watches Bo fake both runners out before he'll get a pitch. Verholtz walked in the first, caught up in the double play, and then walked and scored in the third. Now Tarter will throw back to first. Cantrell back in plenty enough time. Trey Brown, Bo Tarter, Logan Altizer are due up in the bottom half of the inning. Got a long way to go. Top four, no one out. Runners at the corners. Tigers out to an early 5-0 lead. Bertholt's back in the box. Bo. Now comes set. Now he'll throw the first one more time. Nothing our score here in the fourth. One more time, checking over Cantor first. That double by Burnett was the first hit of the night for the Tigers. Curveball outside. Ball one, first pitch to Berholtz. The first hit by the Tigers comes in the top of the fourth. You'll think to yourself, should be a pretty good situation for Richlands. You'd be incorrect. The 1-0 bunted at, but then pulled back 2-0. All five of the runs scored by the Princeton Tigers tonight have been on walks, except one. One was a hit by a pitch. 2-0 the count to Berholtz. There's 2 walks to his credit already tonight. Runners at the corner, still no one out. Runner goes, bunted at, missed. He'll throw behind. Better throw may have got him. Cantrell back to first. 2-1 the count to Berholtz. Bo Tarter in his second inning of relief, bailed out by a couple of great plays. One was a ground out, sharp ground ball to Trey Brown, who threw on home. 1 out. And then a botched squeeze play. The 2-1 swung on and missed. Berry throws down to second, and it'll go into the outfield. Burnett will walk on home. 6-0 Tigers. So an E2 will score the 6th run of the night. Give Cantrell a stolen base. 2-2 the count, no one out here in the top of the fourth. Tigers extend their lead to 6-0 now. Bo Tarter, long look back to second. Now curveball flared out in the left field. Wilson gives chase, but it will fall for a base hit. No one at third to cover. And runners at the corner still with no outs. Second hit of the night for the Tigers. Six nothing our score. No one out here in the fourth. Tomorrow here at Princeton, 1 o'clock, Honecker and Summers County. In Pod C, Princeton Bluefield in Pod D, the nightcap at 3 o'clock. As will host Pulaski and Graham at 1, and then the Dogs will play Mountain View Golden Knights at 3. First pitch outside the foul, it'll get by Berry, and Cantrell walks on home. 7-0 Tigers. Fastball. Berholtz moves to second on the fastball. So Berholtz in scoring position, still no one out. Powell grounded into the double play in the first. He was getting the back with a curveball in the third. He came around to score on the latter. 1-0 the count this time. Charter gets the sign from Berry. The 1-0 on the way. Curveball, nice pitch, 1-1. Bottom half of the inning, if we ever make it there, Trey Brown, Bo Tarter, Logan Altizer. 7-0 Tigers, and still clawing here in the fourth. No one out. Berholtz at second. Tarter facing Powell. On the stretch, the 1-1 swung on and fouled. 1-2. Monday, we'll be here at 5 o'clock. The nightcap here, Pikeview and Mountain View in Pod A at 7. At Tazewell Monday, Grundy and Summers County at 5. In Pod C. In Pod B, Greater Beckley and Graham at 7. Single elimination side of the bracket begins Tuesday at Bowen Field and Bluefield. 1-2 to count to Powell. Starter looking for an out here. That one player out of play. It stays 1-2. Bo Charter, his first action on the bump this year, has been a little bumpy. One, two to count, no one out. Here in the fourth. Powell the batter. Verholtz leads from second. Fastball in the dirt, blocked up for strikeout. They'll have to throw down to complete the play. They get it. Cole fires to third, trying to get the runner. The Verholtz moves on to third on the nice play. Nice base running play. Strikeout. 2-3 put out. That's the first out of the inning. The first strikeout for Bo Charter. His first varsity strikeout. Ethan Webb struck out and walked. Got Verholtz at third and only one out. First pitch in the dirt by Barry. It goes to the backstop. And Verholtz comes on to score on the pass ball. 8-0 at Princeton. Webb struck out swinging to end the first, walked, and then scored on a pass ball in the third. And just before 10 o'clock here in Princeton. 1-1, 1-0 the count. Webb. That one gets over the head of Webb. 2-0. Tomorrow, JV baseball at John Battle. Play the Trojans at noon. And Gate City Blue Devils at 4. JV softball at Holston tomorrow at 1:30. So you're down around the down around the Bristol, Abingdon, Holston area. A couple of chances to check out the JV Blues. 3-0 the count to Webb. Shrewsbury walked and was hit by a pitch. Is on deck. Lockhart also walked and was hit by a pitch in the hole. 3-0 the count, one out here in the top of the fourth. Her ball doesn't break, and they call it a strike. Webb turned his back to it. Umpire said it broke in there. Tigers fans agree with Webb. 3-1 the count, one out. Starter's inside pitch, too far inside to be called anything. And a one-out walk sends Webb to first. Webb's second walk of the night. Shrewsbury now scored in the second. Hit by a pitch, an RBI in the third. One out. Webb at first. 8-0 Tigers here in the fourth. Bo Charter in his pitching debut having fits. First pitch swung at, fouled straight back out of play. 0-1. All Coppinger games on WRC are brought to you by Auto Energy Used Car Superstore and Service Center in Lebanon. Right off Route 19. Stop by and check out their pre-owned inventory with new units arriving daily. There you'll find cardiologist Doc Brewer working his 20-year finance experience magic, and the one and only general manager, J. Bo Lester. Stop on in or call 883-5279. Auto Energy Used Car Superstore in Lebanon. Allman third, and they'll throw down, and Webb will beat the throw easily for a stolen bag. 1-1 the count, one out. Still here in the top of the fourth. Tigers push 2 across in the second and 3 across each in the third, and so far here in the fourth. Bo Charter, the third Blue Tornado on the hill. Just trying to end the bleeding. Webb adds a step to his lead. Curveball behind the head of Shrewsbury, and it's 2-1. So trying to save some pitching for Bluefield on the afternoon. 2-1 the count, 1 out. Carter, long look back to second, now fires on home. Curveball fouled straight back. 2-2. JV baseball and softball on the road tomorrow. Varsity softball will play Tuesday at home against Lebanon. We're hoping to cover that game. The only thing that would keep it, well, there's two things that would keep it from happening. Weather or the conference tournament. 2-2 the count, 1 out. Shrewsbury at the plate looking for his first hit. Curveball in there for a strike, and Shrewsbury goes down looking for out number 2. Second strikeout for Bo. 2 down. Tanner Lockhart walked and scored in the second. Hit by a pitch and RBI. He was gunned down in that failed squeeze play back in the third. Webb still leads from second. Carter trying to leave him there. Long look back, first pitch. The plate bounce straight back. 0-1 on Lockhart. Perkins reached on an error in the second and reached on a fielder's choice in the third. He is on deck. Top 4. Tigers 8. Blues nothing. Carter long look back to second. The 0-1 on the way from the freshman side. 1-1. Trey Brown, Bo Tarter, Logan Altizer due up in the bottom half of the inning. One the count, 2 down. Tarter trying to get out of the fourth. Allen catches the outside corner. Fastball, good pitch. 1-2. Honaker beat Grundy 12-0 earlier in Tazewell. Earlier here, Pulaski County and Greater Beckley. A good ball game. 7-4 was the final. Honaker Grundy in Pod C. Pulaski Greater Beckley in Pod D. Pod B, excuse me. 1-2 the count. 2 down. Tarter's curveball. High fly ball to center. Altizer gives chase out towards left center, but it's going to hold up long enough for the out. Tigers leave 1 stranded, but push 3 across. We hit at the bottom of the fourth. Tigers 8, Blues nothing. You're listening to Blue Tornado Baseball, WRIC.
Gene Forbes Enterprises, your local Southwest Virginia and Southern West Virginia McDonald's, has been serving the areas of Richlands, Claypool Hill, Princeton, Bluefield, Tazewell, Lebanon, Van Sant, Hinton, and Marion for over 30 years. You remember that 4th birthday party in the caboose or that first job working drive-thru? Your local McDonald's has been hiring local talent and serving affordable food to the entire family since the 80s. Stop by and see the friendly folks today at your local McDonald's and tell them all of us at Star 95 sent you.
Hello, this is Jeff Hurst. Personalization is a wave of the future in the funeral industry. Here at the Hurst Scott Funeral Home in Richlands, we cater to each of our families we serve in an effort to create a funeral service worthy of expression. Memorial videos, personalized casket interiors, custom jewelry, and memorial blankets are just a few of the services we offer that can create a tribute for your loved one. As always, you can visit our website at HurstScottFuneralHomes.com or call me at 964-4041. Hurst Scott Funeral Home, service and understanding since 1930.
Your local home for Richlands Blue Tornado Baseball. Star 97.7 WRIC.
Welcome back to Honeycutt Field. 8-0 our score. The Tigers on top as we hit the bottom of the fourth. Richlands, the home team technically tonight. They won the coin toss, so they're the home team tonight. Trey Brown, Bo Tarter, Logan Altizer. All over tonight. Drew up this half inning. Tigers 8 runs on 2 hits. With 3 on base. 1 Richlands there. Richlands no runs off 1 hit. 1 Tiger error. Blues have left 4 on base so far tonight. Bottom of the fourth, 8-0 our score. Dayton Hudgens still on the mound. Pitching a shutout and a 1-hitter going into the fourth. He struck out 5 and walked 2. Ray Brown, one of those strikeout victims in the first, will lead off the fourth. Trying to get an update from Tazewell. Tazewell and Pikeview going on currently in Pod A down at Blue Perry. Pod B, out of the 4 pods, is the only pod with a team without a championship. Everyone else has at least one champion. First pitch of the 4th, through the wickets to the backstop, 1-0. Tazewell has 10. They are their all-time leader in the Coppinger Tournament Championship list. Richlands with 5, and Mountain View with 5, right there in close second. Princeton with 4, Summers County with 2, and Honecker with 1 in this year's field. The 1-0 swung on and missed. 1-1. 2 teams will come out of each pod for an 18 single elimination bracket. We'll begin Tuesday. Curveball doesn't break, 2-1. The Trey. That bracket will be in Tuesday. All the single elimination will be at Bowenfield and Bluefield. 2-1 to count to Brown. Hutchins looking to count to 2-2 as Trey fouls that one straight back. Here to start the 4th. Tarter grounded out in the second. He's on deck. Logan Altizer struck out swinging. He is in the hole. The Tigers need a little action in their bullpen. Curveball swung at and missed. Trey Brown goes down swinging for out number 1. 6th strikeout for Hudgens. Bo Tarter started out at 3rd. He's on the bump now. Come up with 1 out here in the 4th. That one inside to Barr. 1-0. Hudgens working comfortably from the windup as he has most of the night. The 1-0 on the way, swung and missed. 1-1. Logan Coburn, it's like one left down in the Tiger bullpen. Nice pitch right there, catches the inside corner. 1-2 now to Bo. All ties are on deck. Wilson in the hole. Should the inning prolong that long. 1-2 on the way, right back up the middle. But there is a Cantrell, second baseman, the flip on to first, Burnett. Round number 2. 3 foot out. That one just kind of died. Looks like it was headed right back up the box, and it kind of dropped in Cantrell. Made easy work of it. 2 up, 2 down. All ties are the last hope for the Blues here in the 4th. Down swinging in the 2nd. Altizer begin the night in center, and he's still there. Big swing and miss. 4-1. Altizer the only outfielder not to be moved so far tonight. Altizer, Simmons, and Will Tarter, the only players for Richlands not changed positions tonight. The 0-1 in the dirt. 1-1. Drew Perkins, Peyton Hudgens, and Logan Burnett, 2 up in the top half of the 5th. 8-0 our score. Tigers out to a big lead. That went too far inside, and by the catcher it goes 2-1. Monday, right back here, 5 o'clock. Beavers and the Blues. Looks like a must-win to move on for Richlands. We'll have a quick timeout. Both umpires will meet in between the first base line. All Coppinger games on WRC brought to you by Auto Energy Used Car Superstore and Service Center in Lebanon. Right now, Route 19. Stop by and check out their pre-owned inventory with new units arriving daily. There you'll find cardiologist Doc Brewer working his 20-year finance experience magic. The one and only Jay Bo Lester. Stop on in or call 276-883-5279. Auto Energy Used Car Superstore and Service Center in Lebanon. See what they can do for you. 1-1 to count after the quick umpire chat. And it goes outside, 2-1 to Logan. Tyler Wilson began the night in right. He's in left now. He's on deck. 0-for-1 on the night. Zach Gillespie in the hole. That one roped over the shortstop's head into left field. Good poke by Logan Altizer and a 2-out base hit. Gives the Richlands the Blues hope here in the fourth. Good backside hit by Logan Altizer. Right over the arms of Zach Powell. Altizer on first. Tyler Wilson will come up 0 for 1 on the night with 2 down here in the fourth. Hudgens, the starter for the Tigers, still on the bump. Hudgens is close to 80 pitches. First pitch swung on and missed 0-1 to Tyler. Altizer with a 2-out hit, leads from first, 0-1 the count. Hudgens not worried about him. He fires on home, curveball fouled back on Wilson. 0-2 quickly on the sophomore. Freshman Zach Gillespie in his varsity debut, 0 for 1 with a ground out, is on deck. Hudgens makes the look to first. Now catches the inside corner with a curveball, and that will finish the fourth. Richlands leaves one stranded. 8-0 Tigers after 4. You're listening to Blue Tornado Baseball on WRIC.
Hello, this is Lawrence Hayes with Farmers Insurance. Accidents happen all around us, and we are prepared by protecting our home and our autos. But what are you doing to protect you and your family? Come by Farmers Insurance located near Bellacino's in the Stillsburg Plaza for a no-obligation life assessment, or call 276-345-9360 to set up an appointment to see how we can help you protect you and your family better. Farmers Insurance would like to say good luck to the Blues this season.
Convenience Driving School is a proud supporter of Richlands Blue Tornado baseball and softball. Conveniently located beside Bellacino's in Claypool Hill, offering behind-the-wheel driver education, driver improvement, and escort driving. We are the only licensed driving rehabilitation school in the Bristol District offering medical driving evaluations, and payment plans are available for everything offered. Call 276-971-4052. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Your local home for Richlands Blue Tornado Baseball. Star 97.7 WRIC.
We head to the fifth. Tigers lead the Blues 8-0. Richlands strands one. And a 2-out hit from Logan Altizer to end the fourth. Bo Tarter back on the mound. His third inning of relief work. Will face Drew Perkins, Peyton Hutchins, and Logan Burnett here to start the fifth. We'll give a shout-out to all our sponsors, making spring sports here on WRC a possibility. Rainy of Richlands, Atlas Tanning, Plaster's Discount Furniture, Truist Point Insurance, First National Bank, Fastest Driving School, the Clinic Pharmacy, Anderson's Auto Sales, Her Scott Funeral Home, Daryl's Superstop, the Italian Village at Clipwell Hill Mall, Farmers Insurance, McDonald's, Virginia Tire, Merit Physical Therapy, Convenience Driving School, also Insurance and Properties, and our Coppinger sponsor, Auto Energy Used Car Superstore and Service Center in Lebanon. 4 in the books, 8-0 our score. Tigers push 2 across in the second, 3 across in the third and the fourth. Lead off with senior third baseman Drew Perkins, who is 0 for 1. It's reached twice. 1-0 the count as that one was high and tight. Perkins not real happy about it. Step out of the box and regroup. Peyton Hudgens, the pitcher, on deck. Logan Burnett in the hole. 1-0 the count. Tigers fastball low and inside. 2-0. So final from Tazewell, the Dogs beat Pikeview Panthers 13-0. 2-1 popped up. That thing would have got out of a silo, but Cade Berry gives chase, and it falls to the floor for an infield hit. Fell right in between Charter and Berry. And Perkins is on to lead off the fifth. So Honecker won earlier at Tazewell. The Dogs wrap up the day with a win. Both shutouts. Pulaski County 7-4 over Greater Beckley in the early one here. Tomorrow, Pulaski County and Graham at 1 at Tazewell. Tazewell and Mountain View play at 3. Honecker and Summers County, the 1 o'clock game here in Princeton, and then the Tigers and the Beavers at 3 o'clock here at Honeycutt Field. Logan Coburn will come in to run. Perkins. See how that shakes out defensive-wise. Still no one out here in the 5th. Hudgens, the pitcher, RBI already to his credit, comes up with 1 on, no one out. First pitch high. Ball 1. They'll throw behind. Coburn at first. He'll get back easily. Bottom of the 5th, 9-hole hitter Zach Gillespie will lead off, and then the top of the order, Richlands. Brown on the grass at third. Infield otherwise straight up. The 1-0. Hudgens will bunt it and bunt it foul. 1-1. Hudgens followed by Logan Burnett and Cameron Cantrell. Half in. 1-1 the count, no one out. Perkins gives way to Coburn. He's at first. Comfortable night for baseball here in Princeton. Pretty good crowd. No blankets, to my knowledge. 1-1 pitch. Swung at and missed. Runner goes. Throw down is a little high. And Coburn gets a stolen bag. So Hudgens swung at it. Looked like a hit and run. It failed, but nonetheless, Coburn arrives at second safely. 1-2 to count to Hudgens, the senior pitcher, looking for his first hit. Already does have an RBI on the ground out. Base hit will get another run. So kicks fires. Chopper down the third baseline will kick foul. Now it stays 1-2. So a little after 10 o'clock here in Princeton, we got an hour and 20-minute late start. That should not happen Monday with the early game at 5 o'clock. 1-2 to count to Hudgens. Hudgens has pitched to Jim on the hill. Can do a little damage with his bat right here. Runner in scoring position's Coburn. He'll add a step to his lead. Tarter throws and hits him in the back. So Hudgens will head on down the first on a hit by pitch. The fourth hit batter tonight for Blue Tornado. Coburn at second and Hudgens at first. Logan Burnett doubled and scored back in the fourth. Got an opportunity here with Coburn at second. Still no one out. Top of the fifth. Starter long look back to second. Now he fires on home. Burnett tries to bunt it fair, but it won't stay that way. 0-1. Cameron Cantrell, the second baseman, on deck, the 9-hole hitter, has walked twice, stolen a base, and scored. 0-1 the count to Burnett, the senior DH, batting for his brother Hunter, who has played tremendously defensively at first. Now they'll have a pinch runner at first for the Tigers. They're getting as many as they can tonight. Kyle Neal down at first. O'Neal, the pinch runner for the Tigers. 0-1 the count. Burnett squares the bunt, pulls back, ball in the dirt, blocked up by Berry, but not before Perkins Perkins' pinch runner. Coburn moves to third. Coburn at third, Neal at first. 1-1 to count, no one out. See if Burnett's still bunting. He is. Gets it down right in front of the plate. Carter will throw to Brown at third. They got a pickle at third. Now the rundown. They'll tag him out. No one at second. So Burnett, nice bunt, but right back at Bo. And they'll catch Coburn in a jam. 1-5-2-6. 1-5-2-6 if you're scoring at home. You should be. Burnett on the chaos ends up at second. On the bunt attempt. Neal at third. So in a weird way, the bunt attempt kind of worked. 2 runners in scoring position, still only 1 out. Cameron Cantrell's walked twice. Watches the first pitch go in there for a strike. The old-fashioned 1-5-2-6 put out. The 0-1 outside, 1-1. Neal at third. Burnett at second. Now we're going to have Burnett subbed out, and we're going to have a pinch runner. Looks like number 14, Cornelius Thomas. Cornelius Thomas will come in the pinch run. So Thomas at second. Neal at third. The only 1 out. Cantrell at the plate. 2 walks to his credit. 1-1 to count. Curveball right between the 1 and the 0 on Cameron Cantrell's back. And he'll head on down to first with a hit by pitch. Second hit by pitch of the hit batter of the inning. The 5th of the night. Bases loaded for the Tigers. Still only 1 out. Leadoff man DJ Berholtz singled and scored last inning with an opportunity here for an RBI. 4 more. Bo in a jam. First pitch, inside corner. 0-1. Berholtz walked in the first, caught up in the double play. Walked in the third and came around to score. And then had a base hit in the fourth. Scored on a pass ball. The 0-1 on the way. Out straight back out of play. 0-2. 9-1-2 due up in the bottom half of the inning for Richlands. 0-2 to count, 1 out. Bases for the Tigers. A ground ball would be superb here for Bo. Any out really would be superb. Third ball far outside, 1-2. Tigers play the Beavers tomorrow at 3. And the Blues play the Beavers Monday at 5 in Pod D play. 1-2 to count, 1 out. Carter comes set. Runners lead. Big swing and a miss. And that'll be strike number 3 as all bases are occupied. So a big strikeout here for Bo Carter. Route number 2. The 2 down, bases loaded. Zach Powell grounded into a double play in the first. Was hit by a pitch and scored in the third. Struck out swinging in the 4th. Got 2 RBI opportunities. Watch his curveball in there for a strike. Neal at third. Cornelius Thomas at second. Cameron Cantrell at first. Regular depth with 2 down. The 0-1 on the way. Fastball outside. Barry chases it down. 1-1. Ethan Webb with 2 walks and a strikeout on deck. 1-1 the count, 2 down. Powell at the plate with runners at every bag. Carter needs another out. The 1-1 on the way into the back of Powell it goes. 9-0. Sixth hit batter of the night for the Blue Tornado pitching staff. Neal comes in from third. Thomas to third. Cantrell to second. Now with the hit-back pitch and an RBI. Still 2 outs, still bases loaded. First pitch low and outside to Webb. No. Webb struck out swinging to end the first. He walked and scored on a pass ball in the third. Walked and stole a bag in the fourth and was stranded at second. 1-0 the count to the Tiger catcher. Popped him up. High pop-up behind second. Simmons gives chase and corrals it for out number 3. The Tigers leave the bases loaded, but push one more across. 9-0 our score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. You're listening to Blue Tornado Baseball on WRIC.
Andy Simmons Auto is a household name in the Richlands area. For over 30 years, customers have been buying their vehicles from him. Time and time again, Andy Simmons Auto has found the perfect vehicle at a comfortable price to fit budgets. Andy wants every customer to be satisfied, and that's why customer satisfaction describes Andy Simmons Auto. If you need a vehicle, see Andy Simmons Auto Sales, and you'll become a satisfied customer as well. Andy Simmons Auto Sales, Route 460, Claypool Hill, or call Andy at 963-0115 and tell them what you're looking for.
The Clinic Pharmacy is your convenient stop on your way in or out of the clinic at Claypool Hill. Shannon and the friendly folks at the Clinic Pharmacy know how to help you with all your prescription needs. They've been serving the area for over 20 years. Open 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, the Clinic Pharmacy even offers free local delivery. Call ahead at 276-963-6600 or just stop on in the Clinic Pharmacy inside the clinic at Claypool Hill.
Your local home for Richlands Blue Tornado Baseball. Star 97.7 WRIC.
Welcome back to Honeycutt Field here in Princeton. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Tigers lead 9-0. We've got some substitutions. We're trying to get this lined up. With my super duper cool binoculars. Third baseman. We got a new third baseman. Let's check to see who that is. Take. Nope. Everything's the same. 9-0 our score. Tigers push one across in the top half of the inning, but leave the bases loaded. You always see something you've never seen before at a baseball game. Last half inning saw 1-5-2-6 putouts. 9-0. Tigers in control. Hudgens back on the mound, his 5th inning of work, pitching a pretty good ball game. No runs off 2 hits. He's struck out 7 so far. Zach Gillespie, Will Tarter, Cade Berry built this half inning for the Blue Squad. Gillespie and his JV call-up grounded out in the 3rd. Will lead off the 5th. Hudgens working from the windup. Outfield straight up. So is the infield here to start the 5th. Hudgens kicks, fires, fastball at the letters in there for a strike, 0-1. Blues off tomorrow. That one in there, nice pitch, backdoor curveball to the freshman. I hadn't seen one of those at JV level. 0-2. Princeton and Bluefield will play at 3 tomorrow. And Pod D play. The 0-2 on the way outside. 1-2. So Homeacre beat Grundy 12-0 in the early game in Tazewell. Dogs took care of Pikeview 13-0. Is all Coppinger activities wrapped up in Tazewell already. The 1-2 on the way from Hudgens, swinging a miss. And the freshman goes down swinging to start the 5th. 8th strikeout on the night for Hudgens. Pulaski County and Greater Beckley, pretty good ball game here to start the afternoon. It's a little bit of the reason why we're running so late. 7-4 final. The Cougars took care of Greater Beckley in Pool D play. Tomorrow, Pulaski County and Graham face off at 1 o'clock at Tazewell. 1 o'clock game here is Honecker and Summers County. First pitch to Will Tarter in there for a strike, 0-1. Tarter, 2 strikeouts on the night. Trying to avoid that Mexican sombrero. The 0-1. Puts that one down the right field line. Tarter followed by Kate Berry. It's half inning. So Pulaski County and Graham at 1 o'clock tomorrow in Tazewell. 3 o'clock game, Tazewell and Mountain View. Here at Princeton, Honecker and Summers County at 1, followed by Princeton and Bluefield. Pod play wrapped up Monday at Tazewell, 5 o'clock, Grundy and Summers County, and 7 o'clock game, Greater Beckley and Graham. Richlands and Bluefield, the early game Monday. That one's low in the dirt, 1-2. The late game, Pikeview and Mountain View, 7 o'clock here at Princeton, Monday evening. The 1-2 on the way from Hutchins. Curveball swung on and missed. And Will Tarter goes down on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. 2 strikeouts start the 5th. Cade Berry struck out in the 3rd, but reached first on a pass ball. So grounded out in the 1st. East 0-2. Berry, the final chance for the Blues here in the 5th. First pitch, right back up the middle, and a 2-out base hit by the freshman. Keeps the inning alive. Went right at him, and Berry went right back up the box. Colton Knoll will head on over to first to courtesy run for Berry. So Knoll on first, 1 out, or 2 outs. And Kate Simmons, 1 for 1 on the day with a base hit and a walk. Comes to the plate here with 2 down in the 5th. Both teams coming off a loss. Princeton lost to Graham last night, 13-5, and a well-improved G-Man squad. First pitch to Simmons, gets to the outside corner, 0-1. Richlands lost to Virginia High, 13-3, in Bristol Wednesday night. 0-1 the count to Simmons. Knoll at first for Berry. Defense straight up. Hudgens at curveball, almost caught the inside corner. 1-1. George Cole, 0 for 1 with a walk on deck. 1-1 to count, 2 down. Curveball from Hudgens doesn't break the way he wanted. 2-1. Shrewsbury, Lockhart, Perkins due up in the top of the 6th. 2-1 count, 2 down. Knoll, comfortable lead first. Hudgens not worried about it. Fastball low, 3-1 now to Simmons. Simmons with 5 walks on the year as of right now. That one high and tight, and a 5-pitch walk. Second walk of the night for Kate. Runners at first and second with 2 down. George Cole now will try to keep the inning alive. Action down in the far bullpen for Richlands. It's like Logan Altizer's getting hot. 2 down, 2 on. Hudgens trying to shut down the Blues here in the 5th. Curveball to Cole in there for a strike. 0-1. So the last Coppinger game of the evening, here in the 5th. 9-0 Tigers. Princeton's pushed 2 across in the second, 3 across in the third and the fourth, and then 1 across in the last half inning. Another curveball, another strike. 0-2 to Cole. Tigers beat Grundy 12-0. Princeton, Tazewell beat Pikeview 13-0. Pulaski beat Greater Beckley 7-4. Swung on and missed. And Cole strikes out to end the inning. Richlands leaves 2 more stranded. We head to the 6th. Tigers 9, Blues nothing. You're listening to Blue Tornado Baseball on WRIC.
Spring and summer driving is here. Come by Virginia Tire of Claypool Hill and let the tire professionals match you up with the tires that are right for your vehicle. Virginia Tire is your authorized dealer from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, and Cooper Tires. Let Dickie find the tires that are right for your spring and summer driving. Check them out online at vatire1.com or call 276-964-4061. We are your tire and service professionals. Go Big Blue! This Blue Tornado Baseball broadcast is brought to you by Merit Physical Therapy and Rehabilitation. We provide outpatient physical therapy services at 3 locations, Grundy, Claypool Hill, and Nicholsville. A skilled therapist will provide a plan of care designed to help you recover from injury, illness, or surgery. We accept most health insurances and have extended hours available. Locally owned and operated. Call Merit Physical Therapy and Rehabilitation at 276-935-6496. Need help with your driving record? Let Vass's Defensive Driving School help you. Chris Vass has been helping people like yourself for many years with a driving class that may help your driving record. Chris offers classes in Tazewell and Claypool Hill. Visit Vass Driving School online and find out when classes are available or call 276-345-2946 for Vass's Defensive Driving School.
Your local home for Richlands Blue Tornado Baseball. Star 97.7 WRIC.
Welcome back to Honeycutt Field as we head to the 6th. Tigers lead the Blues 9-0. We've got another pitching change. Logan Altizer, the sophomore on the hill, warming up for Richlands as we speak. Defensive changes. Looks like Bo Tarter will go behind the plate. Nick Houchins will move from right to left field. Tyler Wilson from left to center, and Colton Knoll will go into right field for Richlands. Infield-wise, Trey Brown still at third, Kate Simmons still at short. Will Tarter and George Cole still in the infield. So the infield stays the same. Brown, Simmons, Will Tarter, George Cole. Altizer on the bump, Bo Tarter behind the plate, Houchins, Wilson, and Knoll. The outfield from Richlands. Altizer with 9 1/3 innings pitched coming into the night, 7.5 ERA. It's credit. He'll face Tristan Shrewsbury and Lockhart and Drew Perkins, perhaps. Half inning, unless they make some changes in the lineup. Final stat line for Bo Tarter pitching-wise: 2 1/3 innings pitched. He had 4 runs, all earned on 1 hit, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, and 3 hit batters. Altizer will face Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury walked, hit by a pitch, and struck out looking on the 9th. 9-0 their score. Tigers in control here in the 6th. Altizer's first pitch right down the middle. No one. Tomorrow the Tigers will play Bluefield at 3. Back here at Honeycutt Field. Altizer from the windup, the 0-1, chopped over to Will. Will comes up with a nice play in the hole, fires on the first for the out. Nice play deep in the hole by Will Carter for out number 1. Going to his offhand. Nice play. All Coppinger games on WRC are brought to you by Auto Energy Used Car Superstore and Service Center in Lebanon. Right off Route 19. Stop by and check out their pre-owned inventory with new units arriving daily. There you'll find cardiologist Doc Brewer, 20-year finance experience, and General Manager Jay Bo Lester. Stop by or give them a call, 883-5279. Auto Energy Used Car Superstore and Service Center in Lebanon. See what they can do for you. Tanner Lockhart, the right fielder, 0 for 1, reached base twice, watches ball 1. The 0-1-0 ripped right back up the middle over the head of Cade Simmons into the outfield for a 1-out hit. So Lockhart ropes that one into left center. And a 1-out base hit brings up Drew Perkins. Perkins had a base hit his last plate appearance. Gave way to pinch runner Kyle Neal, who got hemmed up in a rundown. Lockhart at first. Check on Lockhart before throwing the Perkins. Peyton Hudgens on deck for the Tigers. 1 out here in the top half of the 6th. Tigers lead 9-0. All ties are concerned about Lockhart. Throws back over. Bottom of the 6th, Trey Brown, Bo Tarter, Logan Altizer due up to the Blues. 9-0 our score. Altizer, the 4th Blue Tornado on the bump tonight. Altizer's first pitch is low to Perkins, 1-0. Baseball Monday at 5, and at least softball at 5, if not baseball. We'll have to see how the tournament wise plays out. Should Richlands win one of these pod games, they'll be in the round of 8. Curveball breaks right in there for a strike, 1-1. They'll throw back behind. Lockhart is back in plenty of time. Tomorrow at Tazewell, Pulaski County Graham at 1, Tazewell Mountain View at 3, Homeacre Summers County at 1 here in Princeton, Tigers and the Beavers at 3 tomorrow. 1-1 to count, 1 out. Runner at first is Lockhart. Altizer's curveball hung up a touch. It's floated down the left field line and gets foul out of play. Perkins was just a touch early on that one. Hanging curveball, and Perkins is a big boy. He can do some damage with that. 1-2 to count, 1 out. Beautiful night for baseball here in Princeton. We are creeping up on 11 o'clock for the late start. Perkins will step out, waiting on Altizer to make up his mind. So with Wilson coming in to pitch, Simmons and Will Tarter are the only two not to move defensive position. Speaking of Simmons, comes up on the ground ball, fires on to first for the out. Nice play by Cade. That was his only play. 6-3. So 2 down. Lockhart moves to second on the play. So 2 down, runner at second. Lockhart. Peyton Hudgens grounded out with an RBI in the second. Grounded out in the third and was hit by a pitch and came around to score in the fifth. Lockhart at second, 2 out. Altizer's first pitch in the dirt, blocked up by Bo. 1-0. Houchins, Wilson, Knoll across the outfield from left to right. Brown at third, Simmons at short, Will Tarter at second, George Cole at first. Bo Tarter behind the plate. Logan Altizer on the bump. 1-0 to count to Hutchins. Runner goes. Bo Tarter loses side of the ball. Big turn around third. and Lockhart holds there. Two of the count. 9-0 Tigers here in the sixth. Both teams coming off a loss. Tigers lost to Graham last night, 13-5. Richlands lost to Virginia High, 13-3 Wednesday. The rubber match between these two, the 2-0 in the dirt. Charter scoops it 3-0 to Hutchins. Logan Burnett, 1 for 3 on the night, is on deck. 3-0 count to Hutchins. Hutchins has pitched again tonight for the Tigers. Trying to do something with his bat. Altizer's pitch low and another walk. So Hutchins walks with 2 down. Runners at the corners now. Lockhart at third. Burnett comes up to the plate. Burnett doubled and scored back in the fourth. Nothing Princeton. Hutchins is going to have a courtesy runner. Check out, see if that is. Curveball, first pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 to Burnett. Kyle Neal will be the courtesy runner for Hutchins. 0-1 the count, 2 down. Runners at the corners. Lockhart and Neal. The ball swung on and missed. Nice block by Bo. Quickly 0-2 to Burnett. Cameron Cantrell wore one in the back last plate appearance, is on deck. 0-2 the count, 2 on, 2 out. All ties are trying to pitch out of this. From the stretch, runner goes outside, no throw down, 1-2. So Neal gets the second on catcher indifference. 1-2, 2 down. 9-hole hitter, Cameron Cantrell. 2 walks and a hit by a pitch. Yet to get an official plate appearance. Is on deck. In that count of 9. Altizer comes set. The 1-2 on the way in the dirt, 2-2 to Burnett. Burnett batting for his brother Burnett, who's played very well defensively at first tonight. 2-2 count, 2 down, 2 on. Altizer comes set. Curveball written down the third base line, but foul off the tarp. Trey Brown, Bo Charter, Logan Altizer due up in the bottom half of the inning. About 15 minutes before 11. It's almost past my bedtime. 2-2 count, 2 down. Altizer comes set. And pitch high and tight. Full count now. Burnett. Tigers scored 2 in the second, 3 in the third, 3 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth. But the bases loaded back in the fifth. Payoff pitch coming to Burnett from Altizer. On the way in the dirt and walk. Second walk of the inning. Bases loaded full of Tigers with 9-hole hitter Cameron Cantrell coming to the plate. Second walk for Altizer. Lockhart third. Neal at second. And Burnett, unless he has a courtesy runner. Burnett at first. Pinch runner, I should say. He wouldn't get a courtesy runner. 2 down. Altizer can still get out of this. Cantrell at the plate. Third ball high, 1-0. Cantrell walked in the second, got caught stealing. Nice throw by Cade Berry. Walked, stole a bag in the fourth, and came around on a pass ball to score. Was hit by a pitch in the fifth and was stranded at second. 1-0 pitch from Altizer. In there for a strike, 1-1. Top of the order looming from Princeton. E.J. Burholtz scored twice, is on deck. Altizer, the sophomore, trying to pitch out of this one. The 1-1 on the way. Blocked up by Bo, 2-1. Big game for the softball girls coming up Tuesday. Lebanon Lady Pioneers come to Richlands. 5 o'clock start. Unless we get a Coppinger game Tuesday, we should be there. 2-1 the count. Another ball in the dirt, blocked up by Bo, 3-1. Bo doing a good job behind the plate, blocking things up tonight. 3-1 the count, 2 down. Cantrell the batter. Bases full of Tigers. Altizer with already 2 walks in relief. Will give way to a third. That one was too far inside. So Cantrell walks, the third straight walk for Richland. Lockhart walks on home. Burnett's the second. Hutchins' courtesy runner, Neal to third. 10-0 Tigers with 2 outs here in the 6th. That means unless Richland scores a run in the bottom half of the inning, it'll be game over. Burholtz, the leadoff man, struck out swinging in the 5th. Comes up with an opportunity here with bases full of teammates. Altizer's first pitch catches the outside corner. 0-1. The count. That one too far outside, 1-1. Neal at third, Burnett at second, Cantrell at first. The RBI walk. 10-0 our score. Princeton on top here in the top half of the 6th. That one swung in and missed. Burholtz wanted that one. 1-2. Zach Powell with a run and an RBI to his credit. On deck. 1-2 the count, 1-2 down. Swing through there. Goes a base hit into right field. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Relay cut off by George Cole. And 2 more Tigers come across. 12-0 on a 2 RBI base hit by E.J. Burholtz. Second base hit of the night for Burholtz. Neal comes in from third. Burnett from second. Cantrell stays at third. Runners at the corner, still 2 outs. Powell was hit by a pitch in the 5th. Third ball in the dirt. Carter blocks it up, 1-0. Trey Brown 0 for 2 on the night. Leads off the bottom half of the inning. 12-0 our score. Tigers have pushed 3 across here in the 6th. All Tigers are trying to get out of it. Second pitch in the dirt, 2-0. Dayton Hudgens, the senior, has pitched the gym. Shut out with 10 strikeouts so far tonight. That one's right down the middle, 2-1. Tiger fans disagree. Somehow up 12-0. Ethan Webb on deck for the Tigers. Altizer trying to pitch out of it. That one in the dirt and low, 3-1. Honecker took care of Grundy earlier in Tazewell, 12-0. The Dogs took care of Pikeview, 13-0. Earlier here in Princeton, Pulaski County 7, Greater Beckley 4. 3-1 the count to Powell. Swung on, flared out to right field. Knoll gives chase. Does he have room? Will Tarter dives for it late and hits the ground. Safe is everyone. Now they've got a runner hemmed up, and Powell gets caught trying to be greedy. So one more will come across. 4 in the inning. The lead is 13-0. Tigers lead. And one more shot for the Blues. You're listening to Blue Tornado Baseball on WIC.
It's spring cleaning time, and that means out with the old and in with the new. Blasters Furniture has just what you need. Lazy Boy recliners, new carpet, beautiful living room and bedroom groups. Comfort and beauty for the entire house. You'll think you have a new home. And Blasters has name brand furniture at affordable pricing. Billie Jean will fix you up with financing or 90 days, same as cash. Head to Blasters today and add some sunshine in your home with beautiful carpet and new furniture. And always remember, when you're driving to Raven, you're saving.
Hey, it's Denise with Star. You know, something about spring makes me start thinking about the beach. Oh, yes, and that I need a suntan. Well, I get my suntan at Ratliff Tanning. You can get a beautiful tan, and while you're there, you feel like you're at the beach with their newly remodeled store. They have little starfish and all kinds of things that make you think you're right at the beach. So while you're laying there in the tanning bed, you can start thinking about the beach. You'll almost hear the waves crashing. So go by and visit Ratliff Tan. They have several beds to choose from. Whether it's a facial tanning bed, they have 2 big black beds and also the Cyberdome. So call 963-TAN today and make your appointment. Get ready with that beautiful tan to go to the beach. Or you can visit them in Richlands in the Brickyard Shopping Center.
Your local home for Richlands Blue Tornado Baseball. Star 97.7 WRIC.
Tigers push 4 more across in the 6th on 3 hits, and they leave one stranded. 13-0 our score. Princeton on top, and Richlands has to score at least 3 to keep on playing to the 7th. Trey Brown, Bo Tarter, Logan Altizer are due up this half inning unless the powers to be in the third base dugout make a hitting change. Brown 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Bo Tarter 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. Logan Altizer 1 for 2 with a base hit. Brown started the evening at first. He's been third for a few innings. We'll lead off. Started first, then ended up at the mound, and then over to 30. Peyton Hudgens, the senior, trying to put a bow on this gym he's pitched tonight. We'll start from the windup here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside corner in there for a strike. Briefing up on 11 o'clock. Someone tell my parole officer I'm at work. The 0-1. Far inside, 1-1. Tarter on deck, Altizer in the hole. 13-0 Tigers. Here in the 6th inning of the first game in Pod D, the 45th annual Coppinger Tournament. Since 1974. The first champion was East Bank High School up near Charleston, the high school of Jerry West. Not at the same time, a little bit later. Still, the Nazles won 10 of these titles. Richlands and Mountain View right behind them with 5. The 2-1 curveball in there for strike 2 and 2. Princeton with 4. Summers County with 2. Bluefield and Honaker each but 1 in this year's field. The 2-2 count to Brown. On the way, curveball outside. Full count now on Trey. Saints will not play until Monday at 5 when they'll play the Beavers right back here at Honeycutt Field. Payoff pitch from Hudgens to Brown outside. Trey Brown will lead off the 6th with a walk. The 3rd walk of the night for Pete. So Hudgens now from the stretch with 1 on and no 1 out. Bo Tarter, 2 ground outs. Digs in here in the 6th. The infield double play depth. Outfield straight away. 13-0 Princeton here in the bottom half of the 6th. Fastball outside. 1-0 to Bo. Bo followed by Logan, who's 1 for 2. That one popped up. High pop-up in between second and right field. Cancel drops it. It fires on the first. Fires on the second for the out. That was a tough one for Cantrell. He did get the force out. So an E4. And then a 4-6 put out to get Brown. 1 down. Altizer, 1 for 2 in the evening. With a good-sized hole in between second and first to work with. Burnett holds Tarter on. Curveball outside. In there for a strike. 0-1. Tyler Wilson 0 for 2 in the evening on deck. Bottom half of the order needs to be the saving grace. Richlands wants to play to the 7th. The 0-1 count. Chopped foul. 0-2 on Altizer. Dayton Hudgens has pitched himself a ball game tonight. 2 outs away from a shutout and a win. Altizer stands in his way. He'll step out of the box. Let Hudgens regroup. 0-2 to count, 1 out. Tarter at first after the error. Curveball doesn't break. 1-2. Wilson on deck. Gillespie in the hole for Richlands. Hudgens curveball outside. Half foul. Altizer. Count stays 1-2. Tigers scored 2 in the second, 3 in the third, 3 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, and 4 last half inning. They lead 13-0. Hudgens from the stretch. 1-2 count to Altizer. Altizer wants to step out and adjust the glove. Altizer started tonight in center. Moves the mound. Another curveball, and Altizer swings and misses for out number 2. Second strikeout of the night for him. 11th strikeout of the night for Hudgens. 2 down, and the last hope for the Blues is Tyler Wilson, who's 0 for 2 in the night. Bo Tarter at first. Wilson, the sophomore, started the night in right field. He's now in center. Watches that curveball catch the outside corner. 0-1. Bottom of the 6th, and Hudgens is still working that curveball where he wants it. 0-1, 2 down. Curveball foul straight back. 0-2 now on Wilson. Gillespie 0 for 2 on the night in his varsity debut. On deck should Wilson reach. 0-2 the count, 2 down. Bo Tarter at first. Richlands needs 3 runs. Down to their last strike. Hudgens kicks, fires. Wilson stays alive, battles his curveball straight back. Stays 0-2. Next broadcast Monday, right back here at Honeycutt. Game of full play here in the Copter. Richlands will take on the Beavers at 5 o'clock. We'll go on a short time before the Herscott Funeral Home pregame show. 0-2 the count, 2 down. Hudgens catches the outside corner. Wilson goes down looking, and the Tigers shut out the Blues 13-0 here in the opening round of the Carpenter. Hudgens pitches a gem. We'll talk about it in the Herscott Funeral Home postgame show. Tigers 13, Blues nothing. You're listening to Blue Tornado Baseball on WRIC.
Hello, this is Jeff Hurst. Personalization is a wave of the future in the funeral industry. Here at the Herscott Funeral Home in Richlands, we cater to each of our families we serve in an effort to create a funeral service worthy of expression. Memorial videos, personalized casket interiors, custom jewelry, and memorial blankets are just a few of the services we offer that can create a tribute for your loved one. As always, you can visit our website at herscottfuneralhomes.com or call me at 964-4041. Herscott Funeral Home, service and understanding since 1930.
Are you looking for an investment with a great interest rate that is safe and secure? Call Reese or Mary Ann Strong at Mulco Insurance. Honest professionals who will take care of your money as if it were their own. Call 964-2573. Mulco Insurance, with offices across from First Sentinel Bank at 401 Railroad Avenue in Richlands.
Daryl's Superstop, open 7 days a week in Claypool Hill, has something new we know you'll want to try. Buffalo Chicken Pizza. So delicious you'll want it every day. Pizza not your thing? Daryl's Deli has all the great breakfast and lunch favorites you've come to love. Find a spot outside in their spacious parking area or inside in their dining area. Fuel up your car as well with 100% gasoline. Stop by and say hi to Carol and the great friendly staff at Daryl's Superstop on 19460 atop Claypool Hill. No buffaloes were harmed in the making of this ad. Serving customers great Italian fare since 1982, the Italian Village at the Claypool Hill Mall has a menu you've come to know and love with pizza, calzones, stromboli, subs, and pastas. Daily specials every day as well. The Italian Village is open 10 a.m. till 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, Friday and Saturday 10 to 10, and noon to 7 on Sundays. Call 276-964-2019 to place an order or check out the original Italian Village on Facebook.
From pit lane to victory lane, Auto Energy Used Car Superstore and Service Center in Lebanon, Virginia is your one-stop car shop. From oil changes to engine repair and everything in between, Auto Energy Service Center is the place to go and see. Looking to trade in or score that new ride? Auto Energy's Used Car Superstore has over 75 pre-owned, new-to-you vehicles to choose from. We have financing options for all with excellent credit buyer rates and prime interest rates. Programs for first-time buyers and slow credit buyers. Bankruptcy, repos, no credit, no problem. We want to say yes. Check out Auto Energy Used Car Superstore and Service Center in Lebanon, Virginia. Visit us on the web at autoenergy.org and follow us on Facebook for special events and deals on wheels. Call 276-883-5279 today and save. See dealer for details.
Gene Thorpe Enterprises, your local Southwest Virginia and Southern West Virginia McDonald's, has been serving the areas of Richlands, Claypool Hill, Princeton, Bluefield, Tazewell, Lebanon, Van Sant, Hinton, and Marion for over 30 years. You remember that 4th birthday party in the caboose or that first job working drive-thru? Your local McDonald's has been hiring local talent and serving affordable food to the entire family since the 80s. Stop by and see the friendly folks today at your local McDonald's and tell them all of us at Star 95 sent you.
This is Nancy McGinnis with Trust Point Insurance Agency. Texting while driving is very dangerous, yet most people admit to texting anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Trust Point Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance Company wants you to know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to everyone. Always drive safely and be responsible for your safety and the safety of others. Trust Point Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance Company wants you to be aware of the danger of texting and driving. Enjoy life. Do not text and drive.
Your local home for Richlands Blue Tornado Baseball. Star 97.7 WRIC.
Tigers take a big bite out of the Blue Tornado, 13-0 the final in 6. You're in the first round of the Coppinger Tournament, the 45th annual Coppinger Tournament here at Honeycutt Field. Herscott Funeral Home post-game show. Welcome in. We're going to take one more timeout and put a bow on this one. Tigers pitcher Mr. Peyton Hudgens pitched a gem. We'll talk about that and get you ready for next week right here on the Herscott Funeral Home postgame show. Coming up, you're listening to Blue Tornado Baseball on WRIC.
You're up when the rooster crows. You clock in for a long day. You work hard for every dollar. At First Sentinel Bank, we consider our customers our family. And because we believe that you should keep your hard-earned money, we will work hard for you. We have checking account options with no monthly service fee to keep your money where it should be, in your pocket. I'm John Thompson, President and CEO of First Sentinel Bank. Open up an account with us so we can work hard for you.
First Sentinel Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Convenience Driving School is a proud supporter of Richlands Blue Tornado baseball and softball. Conveniently located beside Bellacino's in Claypool Hill, offering behind-the-wheel driver education, driver improvement, and escort driving. We are the only licensed driving rehabilitation school in the Bristol District offering medical driving evaluations, and payment plans are available for everything offered. Call 276-971-4052. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Hello, this is Lawrence Hayes with Farmers Insurance. Accidents happen all around us, and we are prepared by protecting our home and our autos. But what are you doing to protect you and your family? Come by Farmers Insurance located near Bellacino's in the Stillsburg Plaza for a no-obligation life assessment, or call 276-345-9360 to set up an appointment to see how we can help you protect you and your family better. Farmers Insurance would like to say good luck to the Blues this season.
Andy Simmons Auto is a household name in the Richlands area. For over 30 years, customers have been buying their vehicles from him. Time and time again, Andy Simmons Auto has found the perfect vehicle at a comfortable price to fit budgets. Andy wants every customer to be satisfied, and that's why customer satisfaction describes Andy Simmons Auto. If you need a vehicle, see Andy Simmons Auto Sales, and you'll become a satisfied customer as well. Andy Simmons Auto Sales, Route 460 Claypool Hill, or call Andy at 963-0115 and tell them what you're looking for.
The Clinic Pharmacy is your convenient stop on your way in or out of the clinic at Claypool Hill. Shannon and the friendly folks at the Clinic Pharmacy know how to help you with all your prescription needs. They've been serving the area for over 20 years. Open 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, the Clinic Pharmacy even offers free local delivery. Call ahead at 276-963-6600 or just stop on in the Clinic Pharmacy inside the clinic at Claypool Hill.
Spring and summer driving is here. Come by Virginia Tire of Claypool Hill and let the tire professionals match you up with the tires that are right for your vehicle. Virginia Tire is your authorized dealer from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, and Cooper Tires. Let Dickie find the tires that are right for your spring and summer driving. Check them out online at vatire1.com or call 276-964-4061. We are your tire and service professionals. Go Big Blue.
Hey, it's Denise with Star. You know, something about spring makes me start thinking about the beach. Oh, yes, and that I need a suntan. Well, I get my suntan at Ratliff Tanning. You can get a beautiful tan, and while you're there, you feel like you're at the beach with their newly remodeled store. They have little starfish and all kinds of things that make you think you're right at the beach. So while you're laying there in the tanning bed, you can start thinking about the beach. You'll almost hear the waves crashing. So go by and visit Ratliff Tan. They have several beds to choose from. Whether it's a facial tanning bed, they have 2 big black beds and also the Cyberdome. So call 963-TAN today and make your appointment. Get ready with that beautiful tan to go to the beach. Or you can visit them in Richlands in the Brickyard Shopping Center.
Your local home for Richlands Blue Tornado Baseball. Star 97.7 WRIC.
Welcome back to Honeycutt Field, the Her Scout Funeral Home postgame show here in the first game of the Coppinger Tournament. Tigers take care of the Blue Tornado 13-0 in 6. Don't forget all Coppinger games on WRC brought to you by Auto Energy Used Car Superstore and Service Center in Lebanon Ride, all throughout 19. Stop by and check out their pre-owned inventory with new units arriving daily. There you'll find cardiologist Doc Brewer working his 20-year finance experience magic, and the one and only General Manager J-Bo Lester as well. Stop on in or call 883-5279 Auto Energy Used Car Superstore and Service Center in Lebanon. See what they can do for you tomorrow. Not today. It's too late. It's past 11 o'clock. Just about 2 hours and 40 minutes ball game. 13-0. Tigers took care of the Blues. Peyton Hudgens pitched a gem shutout. Spread 3 hits, struck out 12, only walked 4 in the win. Logan Altizer, Kate Simmons, and Kate Berry, the only Blues with a hit tonight. Pretty big night for Burholtz. DJ Burholtz, 2 RBIs, 2 hits, 2 for 3, 2 runs scored, 2 walks. He was the only multi-hit player for the Tigers. 5 hits, 13 runs, only 11 earned, 11 walks for the Richlands Blue Tornado pitching staff, and had that up with 6 hit batters. Too many free passes. Richlands has got to regroup this weekend and get back to it. They've got Bluefield 5 o'clock Monday, and if they win, they'll get into the round of 8 Coppinger. If they lose, it'll be back to district play with some good teams still in Southwest District. Virginia High took care of them Wednesday night. Tazewell's looming. Rams pretty good this year. And always Lebanon. So a tough night for the Blues, 13-0. Couple of days to regroup before they come back here and face the Beavers Monday at 5. Tomorrow, Honecker and Summers County, 1 o'clock game here at Princeton. Princeton and Bluefield, the 3 o'clock game. Pulaski and Graham at 1 at Tazewell, and then Tazewell Mountain View to wrap up the day in Tazewell here in the 45th